What is up, everybody? What is up on this good Sunday? How is everybody doing? Is everybody hyped that your girl won last night? How everybody doing on this good old Sunday? Good old Sunday. I had to give me some rest. All the hype from last night, y'all. I ain't sleep all day. I went to sleep late last night. My anxiety was going crazy all day yesterday. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Angel. Hey, Desirable Queen. Monique, Shea, Irene, Danita. I'm sorry if I pronounce anybody's name wrong. I apologize. Denise. I'm gonna just call you Aubrey because I don't know how to say the beginning, so I don't want to, say it wrong. Lucina. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I apologize. But everybody that's coming in, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Are y'all happy today? Did y'all wake up happy today? Did y'all go to sleep happy? How many of y'all got drunk last night? How many of y'all was sipping during this fight? How many of y'all was sipping? Was y'all screaming in y'all house? Was y'all yelling? Was y'all yelling? Because I was screaming. I was jumping out my seat. Y'all, my hand was itching because I was clapping and yelling all at the same time. My hand started itching because I was clapping so hard, y'all. I know my neighbors thought that I was crazy last night. I know they wanted to know what was going on, but it is okay. Because I always think they're crazy. They always loud. So I always got to hear the loudness. So it was about time they got to hear some loudness from me. But I'm sure they wanted to know what the heck was going on my side. Because it's only me over here. And I was doing all that screaming and yelling. And our walls are very thin where I live. The walls are thin. So they heard my yelling and screaming last night, honey. Child, I was on the edge. I was on the edge last night. But it was some good fights last night. It was some who y'all want to know something? I'm gonna be honest. I gotta go back and watch Mayweather fight. I didn't really pay her fight that much mind. I don't know where I lost concentration at. That next thing I knew, she was winning. I don't even remember what the heck I did because I never got up out my seat. So I don't know what I was doing that I didn't even pay attention to her whole fight. I lost concentration somewhere. You know what it probably was, y'all? I was on my phone because Chrisean was live. That's what it was. Chrisean coach went live in the background with her doing some of her little workout stance. And I was busy in the comments like, Why y'all got her doing that stuff now? Y'all gonna make her tired before she even get in her fight. And before I knew it, Mayweather won. So I gotta go back to the replay and go take a look at her fight. I didn't really get to watch her fight like I wanted to, because she was one of the fights. I wanted to see her fight. I wanted to, of course, we wanted to see Rock. Chrisean, sorry, Holy Hands. We wanted to see, everybody wanted to see Chrisean, but I did wanted to see the Mayweather. I did wanted to see I forget the girl name, but Zenith's sparring partner, because she was talking so much smack and how good she was. I definitely had wanted to see her fight, and I had wanted to see the two older men fight. Now, them two older men, I wanted to see them fight because I thought they was pure comedy during the weigh-ins and stuff. That's the only reason why I wanted to see them. But that fight was a hot mess. Them two old men, the dark-skinned dude, I don't know what he was doing. He just kept rushing the other guy. I don't know what type of fighting he was doing, honey. But I knew they was gonna be pure comedy. But Zena's spar partner, are y'all happy she lost? Because I was happy she lost. Because she was doing a lot of, and I did not like the energy of her trainer. Her trainer was acting like he was the one that was going to be boxing. So I did not like her. Like, I did not want her to win. And I'm glad she lost, because between the trainer and her, they was too cocky. And I understand the sport, right? I understand your mentality is supposed to be, I'm going to win. I'm going to knock you out. Like, that is supposed to be the mentality. So, when we hear Zenith saying, oh, I'm going to kick your ASS, da, 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 we can't get that mad, because that's part of the sport, right? If you're going to fight somebody, whether it's in the street, whether you playing basketball, any of that, your mentality, your mind is always supposed to be, you are going to be the winner. You never supposed to think that your opponent is going to be the winner. You understand what I'm saying? So I get that they supposed to think bigger themselves. But I don't like when you cocky about yourself. And that was the thing with what's the girl name, y'all? Help me in the chat. What's her name? Kia something. I forgot her name. But the chick with the dreads. She was a little too cocky. She was talking like, she this chick that been boxing, and she began all these wins, and the William Gillian Wallow fight, and da da da, like whatever. I was Cash Kai. Thank you, y'all. I was kind of happy to see her lose. Only because she was full of herself. She was full of herself. And honey, did y'all see? Okay, the other girl was she was a good sport. When they finished fighting, she went over, she touched gloves with her, she hugged her. And when they announced that she was a winner and they told them to hug again, yo, Cash Kai didn't want to hug her no more. Did y'all see her holding back her tears? She wanted to cry so bad. She had to hold them tears in. So when she left that ring, she was crying. Sore loser. That's why you can't be cocky. And people wanted to talk about Chrisean praying. You see how humble Chrisean was? Chrisean knows she could fight. She knows she could fight. But she never stepped in a cocky lane. She stayed humble. So, Cash Kai, not for nothing, I was glad you lost, girl. I was glad. I was real glad. But I gotta go back and I gotta rewatch Mayweather fight. I want to see what she did, how she did. Because the other girl, her opponent was supposed to be like Zenith. All these different athletes, like fighting, karate, jiu-jitsu, and all this other stuff. She's supposed to have been this big athlete, that was doing all of this stuff too. So I know I saw the first. I did pay attention to the first round, and she ain't throw not one punch. Mayweather threw all the punches, so I know Mayweather definitely got her by the first round. But I didn't pay attention to the second two rounds because once the coach went live in the background, I started watching what was going on with Chrisean in the background. But yeah. So when it came to Chrisean, y'all, I was on my seat. I was on the edge of my seat. I couldn't sit down too long. I was jumping up, screaming. Because let me tell y'all, can I be very honest with y'all? Anyway, I ain't going to ask y'all, can I be honest with y'all? Y'all know I be honest. I speak my mind, my opinion, my truth, right? So let me say this. Let me tell y'all why my anxiety was running a lot during a fight. We all know Chrisean could fight. We all know Chrisean was training every day. And we all knew in our heads that she was going to win because we wanted her to win, right? So when you want somebody to win, they're going to win in your head, right? But I was nervous a lot because it was a couple of times I thought Chrisean was going to fall. I felt like there was a lot of times Chrisean was losing her balance. Like when she stepped to go punch, she was like, or because it looked like Zenith was like rushing her a little bit. So when she go to step, she would kind of like lose her balance, but catch it back. And that's why she fell. She didn't fall because Zenith knocked her down. She lost her balance. So Chrisean, this is her first time fighting. This is her first time. And I seen some of the haters, they gave her props because she won, but they was trying to critique her. First off, this is her first fight. Let's get that clear. This is her first fight in the ring. It's not her first fight in the street. It's her first fight in the ring. She's not going to get in the ring and do something that somebody was in the ring doing for 5 years or 4 years. This is her first fight. So now, like she said, they taught me all this stuff. I got more work to do because I ain't do nothing in that ring I was taught. Now, coaching them, see, Chrisean gonna when they working out with her, Chrisean gonna have to work on her stance. Not how you call it. Well, I just said she was yeah, I hate when I get brain freeze. She was losing off balance a little bit, like when she stepped back. So that's just something now they know they're gonna have to work on her with, right? Her balance. Like practice on her when she's stepping back, stepping forward to hold her balance. So maybe when they doing a sparring thing in the gym with her, they're gonna have to work on the sparring with her catching her balance so that way she don't trip herself. And that's a learning lesson, right? It's her first fight. It's her first fight. She's gonna learn. She's gonna learn. And for her first fight, she did hella good. Okay? And y'all, I gotta give it to Zenith. She was a big hater. She was a big hater, but she put up a good fight. Her and Chrisean gave us a fight. If Zenith went in there and Chrisean just beat the heck out of her, the fight would have been corny. Because I hate to watch fights that a person is just getting beat up and they can't fight back. That's corny to me. It's just like I hate to watch basketball, and I'm not a basketball player, but I watch the last game just to see which team come out the champion. And I don't want to watch a basketball game where the team got 5-95. I don't want to see a washout because that means you didn't play. It was whack. It's almost like you bullied the opponent. You bullied your team, right? So I got to keep it real. Zenith kept up a little bit with Chrisean. She gave Chrisean a little run for her money back. But Chrisean held up in there, and Chrisean was like, nah, shorty, you're about to get these hands. Remember, you keep saying somebody's burning the hell out of something, y'all. Chrisean said, I ain't trying to get hit. If I get hit, I'm going to look at her and I'm going to shake my head and it's over for her. She caught Chrisean in her face. Chrisean said, bow, that one hit just took her down. That one hit, Chrisean wasn't playing, y'all. She wasn't playing. I don't know. Somebody is burning something. Oh my God. So yeah, like, but I ain't gonna lie. It was definitely a good. It was a good fight. It was definitely a good fight. Zenith was trying her best to fight back. She was trying to fight for her life. She was fighting for her life. And there was moments that Chrisean, was getting ready to give her that street fight. And yeah, Lejeune, I ain't get there yet, but yeah, Tommy, did y'all see when Tommy damn tried to punch her? Yo, Tommy was trying to get in the ring. She wasn't playing about Chrisean. But do she know if she would have hit? If she would have hit Zenith, she could have got Chrisean disqualified. She could have messed Chrisean fight up. Tommy has to learn whatever she be smoking, sniffing, drinking, allegedly. Whatever she be on, she got to chill. She got to chill. Because although it was funny to us, and we like, yeah, Tommy was on that more than what the family was on. She was on that. She had to chill because if she would have hit Zenith, that could have cost Chrisean her fight. And she wasn't thinking that. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was funny because when you see the close-ups and you see her actually swing and try to hit Zenith, yo, I was laughing. She wasn't playing. But then you also got the clip when Chrisean won. And she hugged Chrisean so tight. Did y'all see Chrisean's face? Chrisean looked like she was ready to now knock Tommy out the way Tommy was hugging on her. Tommy was really on some crazy mess yesterday. The Coach Calvin had to tell her, chill, back up for a minute, chill. She was trying to choke Chrisean out. I don't know what Tommy was on last night. But Tommy got to chill. That shit was funny though, y'all. It was funny. Tommy is crazy. But she was team Chrisean. Now, y'all know what did throw me for a loop? Meatball. Meatball in the ring over there on Zenith's side. Do y'all remember when Meatball was first came out and she was getting her notoriety on the internet? Chrisean paid for Meatball to come to LA and spend a day with her at her crib and help give her notoriety to her name. And remember she was doing, that's when she first started her hats, ain't nothing, and wore her hat to help bring light to her. And you was over there on the same side as Zenith. Y'all see how people do? But mind you, while she was over there on the side of Zenith, when Chrisean was coming out, she was looking like a big fan. Paying her phone out to record Chrisean and all of that, all laughing and happy. But you was over there on the other opponent's side. How you did that? Oh, did she, Demo? She took one of the kids' money? I ain't know that. But I remember when Chrisean flew her out. And it's like, it be those people. But how everybody doing that's entering the chat, I welcome y'all. I hope y'all all is good on this good old Sunday. I hope y'all all, if you was getting drunk last night, I hope you ain't wake up with a hangover. I hope if you was screaming and yelling last night, you ain't lose your voice. If you lost your voice, go drink some hot ginger tea. But child, y'all, Carlissa still ain't go live. You know, because I was dying, y'all. Today, last night is the first time in history I was dying to see her go live. I ain't see her go live yet. Because she wanted to go live and charge people to watch the fight to get her live reaction. Well, what happened? You said, "Oh, I'm not gonna pay no more. I'm gonna get it from the highlights because it's gonna be all over the internet. So it's taking you so long today." Any other time somebody talking about Chrisean, you hurry up and press that go live button. Why you ain't go live today? Why you ain't go live today? But so let me be a human right now, y'all. And when I say be a human, y'all know I be up here, I be kicking my mess. I'm team Chrisean all the way. But I be happy to keep it real with y'all. So let me keep it a little real with y'all right here. Let me keep it a little real. Y'all know I ain't a fan of China. Not a fan. A lot of us is not a fan. You know, she have her supporters. She has her main supporters, like Chrisean have her supporters, right? And we are Chrisean supporters. And I'm not a fan of China. Why? Because China is flip-floppy against her sister, right? Today she in talking good about her sister, or maybe 5 minutes she might be defending her sister, and then 5 minutes later she read a comment that goes against her sister, and she start reading a comment and going against her sister with the comment, right? So that's why I don't care for China. But let me say this as a human. I'm one who don't have my mother. I'm one who don't have my mother. My mother passed when I was 17 years old, right? And let me say this. I have two mothers. I was adopted. So I have my biological and my adopted mom. And I don't have near one of them. God has called both mothers home. There's plenty of days that I wish that I knew my biological mom. You know, last time I spoke to my biological mom, I was 5 years old. I just recently in 2018 found my biological family, found my sister, my brother, my aunts, and I have a great relationship with them. But I don't have my mother. So a part of my heart is filled, and another part of my heart is still empty because I don't know my mom, right? So growing up my whole life, I always wanted to know my mom. I always wanted to know where I came from. I always wanted to know what my life would have been like if my mom was in my life, right? Then I have my biological mom who raised me, the only mother I know. I have my days like Mother's Day is coming up. That's my only mother. Mother's Day and her birthday is all in the same month. I have those days that I wish as an adult she was still here so she could see the woman that I am today, because she raised me to be the woman I am today. I wish that I had those days I could pick up the phone and call my mother. I wish I had those days that I could go visit my mother. You know, if I had to help my mother, I would have been that child helping my mother. I wish those days. So, with that being said, China has not seen her mother in years. She talked to her mom on the phone, but she ain't see her mother in years. So although China, I'm not a fan of hers, I was happy that she did go yesterday to that fight. Not just for Chrisean, because her mother is getting older. Her mother's not getting younger. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So you get to go see your mother before your mother, you got to go see her in her funeral. So to know that she got to see her mother and hug her mother, that was a great thing. And I hope she gets to go see her mother, and whatever was holding her back now allows her to continue to go see her mother, because her mother is only getting older. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? That's the human in me. Never mind my feelings. I'm being a human right now, right? Then I'm also glad that they all came together. Whatever stopped her from possibly not going, she went and she supported her sister. I was in a live that I heard that they said, yo, China did her big one. I ain't gonna lie. They said another family member was holding a baby. and they wasn't holding him the proper way. You know, young kids don't know how to hold babies proper. And they said China took the baby and held him the right way and had him all night long. So big ups to China for being an aunt. Big up to China for holding the baby down last night. I'll give her props for that. But I don't want her here. I don't want to hear her get online next week and start bashing her sister and talking about, oh, I had to hold a baby and I had to do this and I had to do it. Because Chrisean couldn't attend to her baby last night because she had her fight going on. So she left her child in the care of her family members. So if you stood in as an aunt and held it down, kudos to you for that moment, because that's what you were supposed to do. This was your first time meeting your nephew. Your first time. So don't use that moment to get bragging rights. Don't come on the line bragging that you had to hold him down and you had to do. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. I want everything that happened last night to be genuine. Genuine love, genuine support. Because whatever you do for your family, you ain't supposed to do for clout. It's supposed to be because this is your family. You know why? We all never know what our life is tomorrow. We could wake up right now and our body feel fine. You walking, you talking. And tomorrow you could have a stroke. And you can't talk no more. One side of your body is crooked. You could go outside. You could walk out your apartment, out your house, cross the street, and a car come and slam you, and now you paralyzed. You understand what I'm saying? We never know what life is going to be tomorrow. So when you do something for someone and you there for someone, it should always be because it's genuine, not for clout. And that's how I am. When I do something, I'm a genuine person. I don't do nothing for clout. Nothing for clout. I'm one of them, y'all. And when I speak about that, I'm one of them that I haven't done it since the pandemic because it was a lot coming back into the pandemic that with us going through with stores. But every year in my community, back to school, my son was big. My son had already graduated high school. I used to give out 150 bags full of school supplies. I would have hamburgers, hot dogs, chips, juice. I could make baskets. I would make big baskets, raffle them off. And I used to get people to donate. They would donate money. And I would go and buy all of this stuff. I used to do it every year. I used to get my son, my neighbor, my childhood friend, 2 of his friends, and we would go feed 100 homeless people, walk up and down Times Square, feeding 100 homeless people. I didn't put that all. You see how TikTok is and all that? I could have had all that all over TikTok. I didn't do none of that. Only thing I did was because I used to get people to, donate. I would put the video up so people see that their money is really what I said it was. But the pandemic stopped me from doing that. But that's something I love to do. I don't really know how to do the nonprofit thing, but I wanted to really get into looking up how to go about a nonprofit because I really wanted to help with people that need help. That was something I always wanted to do. Because my favorite line, you don't know where you'll be tomorrow. And I'm going to tell you a quick story. Tell y'all a quick story, right? Sidebar off of Chrisean. Quick story with me telling y'all how I used to feed the homeless and give out bags. It was one day I used to work overnight. And one day I got up. I had got all the stuff that I needed to feed the homeless. I was feeding 100 people. I had 100 waters. It was I made 100 sandwiches. We had fruits, banana cakes. I had like a little Ziploc bag where I put a wash rag, travel soap, travel toothpaste, travel toothbrush, all the little travel stuff. Like I had all this stuff, 100. And I had took 25 of them. And I said, you know what? I'm going to go to work early today. So I said, I'm going to give out 20 of them. 20 or 25 I took. So I went to work 2 hours early because remember, y'all, I used to work at night. So I used to start at 10. I went to work maybe a little earlier than 2 hours. I probably went to work about 7. Because you know where I'm at in Times Square, 34th Street, all in that area is a lot of homeless people. So I was walking around asking the homeless people, did they want something to eat? Da da da, giving it out. And this man walked up to me, Caucasian guy, suited down. He came up to me and he was like, can I ask you, what are you doing that for? So I looked at him because I thought he was kind of like, I thought it was rude, but that's how I was feeding into it, y'all. Y'all, I'm from New York, and y'all know us New Yorkers, we be on 10 real quick, right? And me, I could go on 10 real quick. But something said, Ange, hold it down. Calm down for a second. So I looked at him and I answered, and I said, well, I could be homeless tomorrow. So I'm helping because I had plenty of moments where I was about to hit rock bottom and I believe in God. And before I hit rock bottom, he picked me up. But I don't know where my life is going to be tomorrow. So I want to help because when you do good by people, God do good by you, right? Now, remember, y'all, I said I originally thought the man asked me that in a nasty way because he was Caucasian, I was black, and he was like, what you doing that for? I thought he had an attitude. Well, when I respond to that gentleman, he looked at me and he said, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing great out here. And he gave me a crisp $50 bill. Y'all, I wasn't looking for no money. I wasn't asking for no money. I was just out there handing out what I had. But now imagine if I would have gave him the nasty attitude because I thought he was being rude to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, so again, what I was doing from my heart. I wasn't out there because I was looking for handouts or looking for clout. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I get mad when I see people clout chase and I see the family do certain stuff. Like I say, Terrence, that's the brother, right? Everything he do, he gotta put a picture and show it online and all. Like if you're around your family member, that's your family. We don't need to know every time you with one of your family members. You know what I'm excuse me. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like when he was with the baby last week, what he had to do? Go take a picture. Let us know he was with the baby. They don't do nothing that's genuine. They don't do nothing that's genuine. So I say to China, anything that you did last night, I hope it was genuine. And you don't get on this internet next week, 2 weeks from now, and start talking smack and start talking about what you had to do. You understand what I'm saying, y'all? Because I don't like that. But I'm glad that she was able to make it. I really am. That's why when I went live yesterday morning, I went live. And I think, yesterday morning. And I said that although we ain't. Can y'all still hear me? Tell me if y'all can hear me. Hold on. I'm going to have to pull my thing up because I just got a call. And can y'all hear me? Can y'all still hear me? Okay. Sorry, y'all. I got to put my phone on do not. I forgot to put my stuff on do not disturb. My son was calling me. Yeah, so hold on. Give me 1 second, y'all. I can't multitask. Let me text him. All right. Yeah, sorry, y'all. So yeah. Sorry, y'all. 1 second. Sorry. I just told him I'm on my live. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm in New York, y'all. My son called to tell me how a female is beating up on her boyfriend outside, and then she trying to get him locked up. New York streets right now. I put him on do not disturb so he can't call me, and so he called my other phone. But anyway, y'all. So back to what I was saying. Welcome everybody that's in the chat. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday. I hope everyone had a good night. I hope everyone enjoyed the fight. I hope y'all all was screaming and shouting for our girl Chrisean. What the heck? Yes, yeah. So yeah, y'all. So I was, talking about China. And then I'm gonna play a clip of her going live this morning that she felt the need to come to the internet and tell us, and I feel like she should have kept that to herself. But anyway, I'm gonna play that in a few minutes. And yes, I see some of y'all speaking about Terine. Now, I was disappointed in Terine because I feel like this is your little sister. If Chrisean go big, you know what y'all gonna do as siblings? Oh, the same way they was doing with her with the toxicity, making money off being toxic. Everybody wanted, oh, my sister, my sister, my sister, my sister. Then they wanted to tear her down, just like the baby daddy wanted to tear her down, right? Because they was trying to get big off of her by tearing her down, thought it was gonna make them go somewhere, and it ain't make you go nowhere, right? But if Chrisean was to go take it all the way, all the way, all the way to the top, zoom up out of here, it's gonna be my sister, my sister, my sister. But her first fight, you couldn't put your BS to the side, your emotions to the side, hell, your own emotions that you made happen, and come to that fight and cheer your sister on. Instead, you went live like a fool to sit in a bar and watch her on the screen when you had the open invitation to come and be there of support of your sister in person. You went to a bar. And then what was the purpose of going to the bar, y'all? And for her to show us that she's in a bar and she got a miserable ass face on. What you went live for? You could have sat in that bar by yourself and never went live. Right? We ain't need to see that. You ain't go live and like, oh, my sister won, blah, blah, blah. No, you ain't show near support. No support. But what she did do, she posted a picture of them being at the casino, but to post a little girl. I guess that's her niece or something. Still never said congratulations to her sister. Still never talked about her sister. But you want to show the family at the arena. You want to show us you. You want to show us you at a bar. You at a bar. Looking miserable. She ain't look miserable to y'all. She looked miserable. Like in that, and people like her that, oh, glorify his name. And this and that, every time she speak is hallelujah, glorify the, but y'all, I always say she the devil herself. She hiding behind that God stuff. She is one that is hiding behind God. Because she is the devil. Y'all know the devil could sit in church, right? And that's Terine. I'm sorry. That is Terine. You mad because your sister didn't give you the money that you wanted. You told her. We all watched it live. You went online and told her you wasn't giving her her child until she give you the money. And if she don't give you the money, in order for her to get her child, she got to bring the cops. So she did what you said, and you're mad. You're mad. You're mad at her. But you held her kid. But you mad at her? Now, I think what she wanted Chrisean to do was come and turn up, kick her door in, so that way she could call the cops on her and get her locked up. But Chrisean was cool. And you want to know something? I don't like Bino. But I think Bino had a lot to do with Chrisean that day, being calm and mellow. Because remember, he was with her when she went to pick up her baby. I think Bino had a lot to do with keeping Chrisean calm and just calling the cops like her sister said, instead of letting it go elsewhere. Because we know Chrisean would have took it there with her sisters too. So I believe Bino helped mellow Chrisean down that day. And I feel like that's what Terine wanted. She wanted her to crash out so she could get her locked up. All over money. All over money. Y'all, money will tear a family up. Money will tear friends up. You know you can't go into business with your homies, right? Because somebody's always going to mess up the business. Somebody's always going to mess up the money. You can't go into business with your family because somebody going to always mess up the money. Somebody's going to mess up the business. Money will divide you. Money will divide you. Money will show you who was there for you and who wasn't. Make money. Make money. And see how many friends you all of a sudden gain. How many family members remember you that you ain't speak to in years. And then make money and realize how many friends you lose because they hate on you. They mad that you got money now. So you see how the money situation could go both ways? You gaining a lot of friends that you ain't never had before. You gaining family members you ain't speak to in years. But then you also lose friends and family members in the same token because they hate that you got it. It's an up and down when it comes to money. It's an up and down. And let me give Petey and Tessa they props. Because they've been by Chrisean's side, supporting her on from the very beginning of this boxing. They've been there. Y'all seen Petey was at all her conferences? He was there. Tessa was at the gym when she was at the gym. She thanked Tessa for holding the baby down while she was doing what she had to do. So I want to give both of them their props. Now, bipolar, schizophrenic, allegedly, Chassity, child, I can't even be human when it come to her. She was just there. She was just there. Because it ain't take her an hour after Chrisean won for her to start her BS. She go live and not say that her sister won because her sister was in the gym. You know, what's Drake? Who said, is it Drake? You wasn't with me when I was working in the gym? How'd that go, y'all? I think it was Drake. I don't know. Yeah, I don't be knowing rap, but something like that. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But Chassity couldn't wait. She couldn't wait an hour before Chrisean won. She didn't get online and say, hey, y'all, I'm so proud of my little sis. My little sis was in that gym every day. My little sis didn't miss a beat. My little sis was working hard. My little sis, hell, she was hungry. She ain't say none of that. She went online to say that her little sis won because she was mad that Blueface lost. So that's why she won. What? 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 Like, why did Blueface had to be brought up last night? So Chrisean did not win this fight. Chrisean didn't whoop this girl because Chrisean had the world on her shoulders at that moment. She didn't whoop this girl because she had a point to prove because Shorty kept telling her that she was going to whoop her ass. She didn't win because she put in the days of sweat and hard work for 3 months straight. She didn't win because she had 6 men working with her day and evening. That's not why she won. She won because you're saying she was mad that Blueface lost. So you're basically saying she only won because she wanted to win this fight for Blueface because he lost his. What are we talking about, Chassity? What are we talking about? Chassity went from having 9 people in her chat to having 500 and some people in her chat yesterday when she went live. And the first thing she say is that her little sister won because she was mad that Blueface lost. Y'all, I ain't gonna tell y'all what's really in my head. I gotta keep it. I'll be real with y'all, but I gotta keep this one to myself. Cause honey, I gotta keep that one to myself. I gotta bite my tongue for a second. Angie, bite your tongue. Cause y'all know, if you're a Sag, y'all know we could say some shit out of our mouth. Sometimes I gotta talk to myself and say, hold it back, Ange. Hold it back for a second. Don't go there. Don't go there. But why? Why you couldn't give your sister her props for her hard work? Why did we have to go live and make it about Blueface? This was not his night. When his night was, he got his ass whooped. That was his night. We already talked about that. This is her night. This was about her. She didn't win because she was trying to win her fight for him. Because you know why? She wasn't winning her fight for him because he lost. Because that belt is hers. She don't get to win a fight and say, here, Blueface, this is your belt now because you lost. Y'all feel me? Like, so she didn't win for him. She won for herself. She kept saying, I'm doing this for me and my baby. Never once did she say, I'm doing this for me and Blueface. She said, I'm doing this for me and my baby. But you made it about Blueface. Like, who paid you to say that? Who paid you? Because at this point, I be feeling like these sisters be getting paid behind the scene to come online and say the dumb shit that they say. I really do. I really do. I really do. Hey, y'all. Everybody that's in the chat, welcome. If y'all could do me that solid, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. It's free. You know, if y'all like the conversation, hit the like button. When I finish talking, I'm going to drop the link so y'all can come up and conversate with me. But for now, hit that like button, y'all. Hit the subscribe button. If you're enjoying my show, enjoying my commentary, and you want to give me a little tip, my chime and my Vimo is going across the screen. I appreciate anything y'all want to send. I'm grateful for anything. I don't have Cash App. I'm not monetized. So if y'all, want to treat me to dinner, want to buy me some lunch for the week while I'm at work, I appreciate anything that y'all send me. But I would love for y'all to hit the like button and subscribe. I got to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if y'all subscribe, I appreciate that. Hit the like button to keep me in the algorithm. But yeah, so I didn't understand Chassity. I didn't get it. I didn't get her motive last night. It was like Chassity been quiet before this fight. Did y'all notice that? And I said that. I said Chassity quiet. She ain't going live talking about Chrisean. She ain't saying nothing because she trying to get to the fight. She want to be at the fight. But after the fight, she going to talk her mess. She ain't wait an hour. She ain't wait an hour. Like, you go up there to take her moment and make it about Blueface. You made it about Blueface. Like, what? So, I'm going to play y'all something. I hope y'all can hear it good. Give me a second. Because I want to play China. China went live at some point. I'm guessing it was this morning. Because this is when I saw it online. I didn't catch her live. I saw this online. And she wanted to let us know that there was drama in the house last night. Okay? They couldn't have a peaceful night. They had drama. So I'ma play it.
Up the fight, another fight broke out in the Airbnb. And I'm like, yo, we just can't win for losing. Like, the devil busy. But there's one thing I want to say to my peoples. When we try and bring our family back together, y'all, we can't bring no outsiders in. I'm telling y'all, like, we can't do it. We got to focus on getting us right first. Once we connect back like how we was, then, you feel what I'm saying? But right now, we don't need no outsiders with us, y'all. Because this my thing. Where was these people at before our sister got where she at? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. Big shout out to Rock. I told y'all my sister was going to knock her out. When I say we got hands, y'all, and I love that name, Holy Hands, for Chrisean, I do. I already knew my sister was going to win. And it's crazy because she had went to take a nap, right, y'all? So I said, Chrisean, when you fight her tonight, when you throw them punches, I want you to throw your weight with it. She might be a little cockier, but listen to what I'm telling you. When you throw it, when I say my sister threw her weight with them punches, what? She knocked Shorty out twice. Flat out. Flat out. So I hollered at Kim, y'all. Kim gonna see if she can set it up for me and Carlissa to go in the ring. But Carlissa gotta agree to it. I'm already with it. So that might be the next fight y'all great watch. Me and Carlissa. I've been waiting for this day. I ain't even gonna lie. Miss Kim like, China, I get you trained and all that. I'm like, I really don't need nobody to train me, but I'm used to street fighting, so I'm not, you know what I mean? I do need somebody to coach me on a boxing day. But I'm going to knock Carlissa out. I'm telling y'all. I said, Kim, make that happen. Make that happen. That's all I want. Real talk. She done so much stuff to my little sister. I got so much built up from this lady talking mess about my mother and them. I want her myself. I'm the oldest. Let me fight her. So Kim like, Carlissa just gotta agree to it. She agreed to it, it's on. I'm like, say no more. So I guess they're gonna go back and holler at Carlissa and see where her mind at. But when I say y'all, my sister did the damn thing, she did that. Period. I've seen a lot of fans too. There was a lot of supporters and fans there. And I want to say thank you to everybody that came out to support my sister tonight. Well, last night. Everybody that came out, like, y'all loyal, man. There's so many people I could say that's, like, really loyal when it come to my little sister. Like, y'all really love my little sister. I love that. I love that. And I'm just being honest, because it's hard to find loyalty these days. Real talk. A person to say they bang with you and then turn around and stab you in the back. You feel me? That's why I don't have no friends. I don't deal with females. I was telling my sisters tonight, I'm like, yo, we gotta come together. Like this what they ain't want. Man, we great break the internet with this one. Do y'all hear what I'm telling y'all? When I say God is good, won't he do it? Yes, he will. Period. Period. I got to play with my nephew. I was holding my nephew during the fight. When I say I had a ball, y'all, I had a ball. I had a ball. Like, I love my mother and them so much. Like,
So I'm gonna pause it for a second, right? Because she was saying a lot more. I didn't even listen to the whole thing that I'm playing. But I'm gonna play the rest of it in a second. But one thing I want to say, China, I know you be in our lives and you be listening. Let me say this message to you. You said that y'all need to come together because that's something people don't want. China, that's where you misconstrued and you got it wrong. We want y'all to come together. We wanted y'all to be there for your sister from day one. Not just now. Not just now, China. We wanted y'all to defend your sister when your sister was getting dragged on the internet. We wanted y'all to defend your sister when your sister was getting dragged by her baby father, by his mother, by that man thing on the other end of the internet that's dragging baby Chrisean. We wanted y'all to come together for her. We been wanting y'all to unite. Why would anybody want to see y'all separated? Y'all would have been a powerful one if everybody would have stopped hating. If everybody would have stopped looking at that girl to take her money and look for her to support y'all, y'all could have been powerful. Because remember, we only know y'all because of her. If it wasn't for her on the internet, we wouldn't know who the heck y'all was. You did not show up on Crazy in Love, right? Everybody else did. I heard you said that you got the invitation, but you didn't show up. So even if, let's say you did show up, she was the one who put everybody on the spotlight. She gave y'all the light. Y'all was supposed to take that light and shine on your own. Instead, everybody wanted to piggyback off of her light and bring her down. So when you say, oh, people don't want us to come together. No, sweetie. That's y'all who broke y'all up. Y'all did that. The real ones wanted to see y'all come together. The real ones wanted to see y'all support her. That's what the real people wanted. Now, it's funny that now you coming for Carlissa, but it got to be a bag involved. You only want to do it to get paid. Why you ain't want to whip that trick when she was just dragging your sister for free? Dragging your nephew for free. Why got to be a bag behind it? Why? I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure we would tune in because I wouldn't give a damn which one of y'all won because I don't care for neither one of y'all. So I wouldn't have cared who won out of the match, but we would have tuned in so we could talk about it. But why it got to be a bag for you to defend your sister, your nephew, and your mother? You saw your sister win, so now you want to talk to Kim and oh, now you want money to get. Come on, you knew Carlissa was not going to agree to that. I knew she wasn't. Carlissa just talk shit, just like you, just like your other sister. She talk mess, right? And Carlissa definitely responded. And I'm gonna tell you what Carlissa said. I got two phones. I gotta find out which phone. Okay. Carlissa respond by saying, God's been too good to me for me to have a fight about it at 53 years old. Find another low life to do it. I'm only using these hands to pray. Please my husband, my grandchildren, and to count these blessings. Okay? That was Carlissa's response. So clearly, although Carlissa didn't get on the internet and speak about the fight yesterday and how Chrisean whipped that trick butt and her son fell and got his ass whipped, she on the internet because she did get your message. She got your message. But why you had to do it and want to do it to have a bag behind it? Because see me, I'm a fight for free for mines, to defend mines. If my mama was alive and you said anything negative about my mother, I would drag you. Okay? I would drag you. That was the demon time that I used to be on. Don't talk about my mother. Hell, you couldn't talk about my mother dead or alive. Okay? My son used to tell people that I'm a goon. Y'all, I'm not a goon. I'm not gangster. I'm not nothing of the sort. But one thing about me, I'm going to get in that paint when it come to my kid. And my son knew when anybody was coming at him, I ain't care who it was. My son wasn't the one that was going to fight. I stepped in that. Because I ain't play about mine. That was my one and only. Don't play about mine. I don't need no bag for me to go defend mine. That's your sister, your mother, your nephew. Why you need a bag to get to want to beat somebody's ass? Why? I'm confused. Why you ain't just tell Carlissa pull up, meet you somewhere? Why you ain't tell her you was about to get on a flight? What's up? Your sister was in California for how long? That could have been happened. You could have been took a flight to go visit your sister. And you could have met Carlissa right there in Cali. You could have popped that mess, called her phone. Chrisean had access to her. Why you gotta wait for a bag? So that's where, to me, is disingenuous. It's disingenuous. So if you ain't getting a bag, they could just drag your family, your mother, your sister, your nephew, and whoever else. They could drag them because you ain't getting a bag behind it. That's why I don't like y'all family. Because y'all all about money. Meanwhile, all of y'all were broke, sleeping in other people's houses, on other people's couches and floors and all of this. That's why I'm glad Chrisean learned to be humble. She learned. This is a whole new Chrisean. This is a different Chrisean that I seen in front of my eyes. I ain't never see her this humble. And you be big sister and this and big sister, big sister, big sister, big sister. And you ain't even got a brain. So you definitely couldn't teach your little sister nothing. You the big sister, the older sister, and you can't even defend your little sister. But China, let me say this to you again. This to you as well. Just because you saw your sister get in that ring and whoop a chick, that doesn't mean you could whoop a chick. Because you and your little sister are two different people. Y'all not the same. It's funny that everybody think they could fight because one person could fight. Tasiki can't fight, y'all. They stop Tasiki fights a lot. And Tasiki like to fight after people get jumped and they're tired. Then she want to do the one-on-one. Pay attention when y'all watching these fights. Pay attention to Chrisean. Go back and watch Chrisean old fights. And pay attention to Tasiki fights. And the difference in a fighting. Who is actually a fighter? Tasiki is not a fighter. Tasiki do them two hands. Y'all know how I label it? I label it as like playing a game and you pressing the buttons real fast with both of your hands. And her hands is just punching. Both of the hands is just going, one after the. That's how Tasiki fight. She fight with both hands at the same time, like just going real fast. Pay attention how she fight. Tasiki cannot fight. When Summer, who can't fight and knows she can't fight, got the best of Tasiki can't fight, y'all. But everybody think they could fight because the one sister that could really fight. Everybody forget that they are different individuals. They're different. Just because your brother could fight don't mean you could fight, right? Just because your mother could whoop a trick don't mean because that's your mother, you could whoop the trick too. Like, it don't go like that. You're all individuals. Different individuals. So now you got the energy to boost up. You want to fight Carlissa now. And from what's being told, you like 4 feet tall. 4 or 5. Carlissa might whoop you. Although I would love to see somebody drag Carlissa. I would love to. I don't care who do it. I would just love to see it happen. But like I said, if you and her got in a ring, I don't give a damn who win. But we will watch it just to see. But we ain't cheering for neither one of y'all. Because we don't give a damn about neither one of y'all. Because when you ready, you go talk about your sister too. You go talk about her too. So you had a good weekend. I give you 3 weeks to a month that you're gonna start dragging her again. It's gonna happen again. Hell, it might happen sooner than a month because you probably call her to try to ask her for some money and get mad she ain't give you the money. So you're gonna start dragging her. The fight over for Chassity. So Chassity gonna be on her bullshit. Cause you know Chassity gotta kiss Terine ass. Oh, the Credible Hawk mad at me. So now she mad that I was there. So you know she gonna have to make up to Terine by start dragging Chrisean again. That's why it took her less than an hour to make it all about Blueface. Y'all hit the like button, please. Welcome to those who came in the chat. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. When I finish talking, I'm going to drop the link and let y'all come on up and give y'all spill about last night's fight and everything else that I'm talking about when it comes to the siblings and stuff like that. And as I said earlier, if y'all want to give me a little tip, I appreciate anything you want to drop. My Chime and my Vimo is going across the banner. I don't have Cash App. I'm not monetized. So if you want to drop a little something, something, anything is welcome. Everything is grateful. No, but yeah. So let me play some more of what she was saying.
You see my mother and them in forever. That's why I was kind of mad when that fight broke out once we got back to the Airbnb. I'm like, see, this what happened when you bring outsiders. Y'all wasn't supposed to court nobody there. And it wasn't my sisters, my little brother did that. Like, that shit was phony. But, I mean, it is what it is now. But I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all, when I say I'm on the highway, I'm on the highway. I had a 5-hour ride. When I say I walked in faith, because y'all know I keep that shit 100. I'm not great saying something fun. Like, oh, yeah, I got it. Like, no. I work 9 to 5s. Everybody know this. I had a half a tank of gas on my way to PA. A 5-hour ride, y'all. When I say it's real people out here that really love us, baby, one person and she knows who she is. Ma, I love you. You my second mother. I keep calling you that. But baby girl straight sent me $100. Put that in your gas safe. I know that's right. God did not want me to turn around. And I'm like, Ma, why all this stuff happening? She said, because God got something good planned. And the devil mad. Y'all, when I say God is good, yeah, I'm back on the highway. Y'all know I got to work tonight. I'm back on the highway. But I had a good time. I just told my family, Chrisean, I promise Chrisean, every event I'm going to be there. I don't care how far it is. But I just told her next time, if it's 5 hours or more, put me on a plane. This is a lot of driving, y'all. I ain't going to lie. But it was worth it. It really was. And I seen, it was some women there that I really don't deal with because of all the stuff they put me and my kids through on this internet. That's how I know I changed. I ain't nothing like I used to be. And I just want to thank God for that. Real talk, I told Sean about it. And she was like, who was it? And I was trying to, describe the person to her, whatever. Man, when I say, can nobody stop what God got for you? And I'm telling all of y'all listeners on my live this morning, if God got something planned for you, can't nobody stop that. Real talk. I had a wonderful, wonderful time. I love y'all. I had somebody ride with me, but she was acting crazy, like crazy, y'all. And I'm like, this girl keep acting crazy. So my sisters got mad, and they said something. Then my daughters got mad, and they said something. Now, yeah, I'm on my way back by myself, and I'm cool. I ain't got to hear nobody cussing and fussing and mad. Like, people be crazy, man.
I had enough of hearing her. But, she's bragging about her weekend she had. And, I ain't mad that she enjoyed herself. She was happy that she went. Like I said earlier, she probably was even more happy because she ain't see her mother in years. So she got to see her mother. So maybe that'll make her want to come around more so she could see her mother. Maybe it'll make her come around more so now she could really build a relationship with her sister. Who knows, right? I just hope that this weekend for her is genuine. That whatever she do here on out is genuine, right? Because we know how this family get. We know how this family get. So, Tifa, we knew she wasn't gonna pull up. She did her little franchise that, she joined the franchise of Smack 'em. And they opened up one in Atlanta. Whip-de-doo, who cares? Because I don't even eat Smack 'em. And we got one in New York. I don't care. Who cares about that? right? I don't care. So there's a bunch of them all over the place. It ain't like she just went and opened up a restaurant. Any one of us could put our money into a franchise of McDonald's and own our own McDonald's too. Like whip de doo. Um, so anyway, like who cares? I don't care. But she decided to go on social media on the day of the fight because it was drama all day going on amongst her and Biggie. And we have little kiss butt Mariah. So somebody in the chat, said, "Hey, Chrisean won her fight." And her response was, Chrisean better have won her fight. It wasn't congratulations. My sister did her big one. I knew my sister was going to win. It was Chrisean better have won the fight. And then you got Mariah talking smack, right? At what point do anybody say, you know what, Mariah? Mind your damn business. This is between me and my sister. Yo, Mariah, yo, Tifa, tell Mariah to stay out of this. You and Chrisean is going back and forth. Y'all, our sister. Why is she getting involved? Mind your business. When is somebody going to tell Mariah to shut up? That's why on the reunion last week, Saucy Santana was like, yo, Tifa, how you feel about Mariah talking crazy about Chrisean? She pretends she didn't know. But now she's sitting right there with you. You gonna still pretend she ain't know? Cause she was trying to talk smack there and mumble it so nobody could really understand what she was saying. Like, when do she mind her business? Like, I want to join baddies just to drag her. I want to go to Jersey, go across the bridge just so I can run into her and just drag her. I really can't stand her. Mariah run her mouth and always act like she's this superstar because her and Akbar act the same because they came from Love and Hip Hop. And both of them was getting dragged on Love and Hip Hop. So, it'd be like, all right, you came from Love and Hip Hop. What they do? You was getting your ass beat on Love and Hip Hop too. You ain't never win a fight. You been running your mouth from every show you been on and getting dragged every show. When are you pipe down? When are you pipe down, shorty? Then before you call Chrisean your sister, you calling this trick a Malone. All the Malones should be mad about that. They all should be mad about that. No, but Deborah, Tifa, Tasiki actually gave Mariah the Mariah Malone name. She didn't just name herself that. Tasiki called her the Malone. So once Tasiki said that, the internet started dragging with it. That's why Saucy Santana on the reunion keep calling her a Malone. Because Tasiki called her the Malone. Because she called her sister. But if I was one of the Malones, I would be pissed. I would be pissed. And let me tell y'all something. How many of y'all want to bet that people is really going to test Chrisean now? Because Chrisean can't really fight you no more. Her hands is licensed now. She can't really street fight you. So people going to test her. You know why they're going to test her? Because if she whoop your ass in the street, they're going to put a lawsuit on her. So people is going to test her. Watch what I say. Watch what I say. So I just dropped the link. Come up. Come up, come up, come up. Hit the link. Welcome everybody. If you didn't hit the like button, hit the like button, please. If you didn't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. That's free. Support is free. Support is free. And if you want to send me a little tip, that's welcome too. My Venmo is going across the banner. That's also welcome as well. You want to buy me some dinner? You want to treat me to a little lunch for work? That's also thankful. I'm thankful for anything, y'all. But I'm thankful for the support that y'all give me though. I'm genuinely thankful for the support that y'all give me. Y'all know I'm not monetized. I just be up here talking to y'all. You know, people be like, hey, I be looking for somebody to go live. When one of y'all going live? Da da da. So I'm live. I came live. You know, so I be here entertaining y'all. You know, so you want to support me for the entertainment, for my little thoughts and my one twos? Hey, you know, drop a little support, honey. But hit the link. Don't be afraid. Come on up. Y'all know y'all ain't gotta show your face. You could turn your camera off. Tell me what y'all thought about last night's fight. Miss Sweet Key, what you mean her legs not licensed? If Chrisean kicked somebody, hit somebody, now they'll try to sue her. And that's how they're gonna come at her. Now they're gonna come at her a different way because they know she can't really fight like that in the street. Demo, I don't have Cash App because Cash App closed my Cash App twice for no reason. No reason. So I don't know what be going on with Cash App. I can't even get another Cash App. They just closed it. Barely used it. The only time I used to use it because I make bracelets. So some people would send me money for the bracelets, and they closed it, and they reason is like they say suspicious activity, but that's just what they say just to close the account. So I don't have that. So I only have Chime and Vimo, and I have Apple Pay, but you know that means people gotta have my phone number, so I can't do that. Hey, Tina.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. About to clock in. I just wanted to come up and say hey to everyone. And I loved the fight last night. It was, oh my God. I wish I could have made it, but I had to work. But I watched it when I got off work this morning.
Was you jumping out your seat?
Girl, was I? Man, I was so happy. But I believe she slipped.
Yeah, I don't think because the commentators were saying that she slipped, but we couldn't catch it because the referee was in the view eye of the camera.
Yeah,
But you heard me say earlier. I said that Chrisean, they gotta work with Chrisean a little more on her balance because when it was a lot of times there was moments that I thought Chrisean was about to fall, not from a hit, because like when she walked up on when Chrisean stepped up or stepped back, there was moments that looked like she was like her balance went off. So I thought she was gonna fall a few times. So that one time she fell was like, okay, yeah. And when the commentary said that she slipped, I think she lost her balance. So, you know, like I said, this is her first fight. There's a lot of things that she still have to learn. She's gonna have many more fights to go, and there's more training to go with it. So one of them is gonna be her balance. See, when you street fighting and you walking up on a person, you gonna walk up. If you fall or get them, you could toss them. But remember too, if y'all paid attention, Zena a little bit was like rushing her a little bit, and I feel too that's why her balance was a little off because of when Zenith was rushing up. So
Yeah.
she just gotta work on that just a little more. And the more I seen somebody put a post up right
Uh
yesterday.
huh.
They put the clip up, and the status across the clip said, if they did this to her in 3 months, what you think she gonna be like in a year?
Oh yeah. Her
And I agree.
counterpunch was everything.
Yes, yes,
So, so if she get a little bit more, help from like big time professional boxers, because I heard Clarissa Shields said she was gonna mentor her, so that'd be a good thing if she is genuine.
right, right. Cynthia, welcome to the stage.
Yes, hey, how you doing, Angie?
I'm good.
Katina?
Hey, how are you?
Hi. Yeah, of course, Miss Angie, I know you probably know I'm part of the Banger family. And I just want to tell you that you are doing a marvelous job, Miss Angie. I love coming over to your commentary because I tell you, you gives it like it is. When I tell you, oh my God, Miss Angie, I be like, sometimes I say, oh my God, Miss Angie, nobody done set her off and they go to get the business.
Thank
Yes, goodness. But I wanted to speak on Chrisean's fight. Oh, congratulations, baby girl. Congratulations. You deserve it. You deserve it. Okay, one of the key points I want to point out is that I don't know if you all noticed or not, but when you go back and take a look at the fight itself, Chrisean is she's like a shark. When I tell you, when she gets set in on her fight, she drops her head down low and her shoulders raises up. And when she get ready to strike, it's like she has some like a shell. It's like some, I don't know, it's like wings or something, like a shell that comes on her back because her back spreads. Chrisean, her shoulders lock into place. And when she hits somebody, I'm talking about she knocks fire from them people. I noticed that when she had fought Blue one time on the sidewalk, and she was falling down, he was falling down, they was up there. But when she swelled up, her back went wide, and when she hit him, I think that was one of the times she gave him one of them black eyes. But when she hit him, she knocked him out. He didn't pass out, but he hit that ground. And so he was trying to get up and she was trying to grab him and they fell on the ground and then he ended up on top and then he tried to help her up. It was just a mess. But that young lady right there, when I tell you, it's just I just don't, her family, I don't know. She got to be very careful because a lot of people will come, not all, but a lot of them will come with false spirits. And I just pray for it, and I just want to say congratulations to her publicly again to let her know that she did the big one.
right.
Mhm.
Absolutely. To chime
Yes.
in on her family, she's only 26, so she's
Right.
got a lot of growing to do, and
She did.
a lot of that is going to change the older she gets. She's going to get tired,
Right.
and she's going to see who's really for her and her son, and who's not. And
Mm-hmm.
I always say, family is um, it's who is loyal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not versus who's related, it's versus who loyal. Because she can find somebody on the street that's going to be way more loyal than her siblings,
Yes,
Yep.
and
that's
take her
correct.
in. Because I don't see none of them being um, loving and naturally, wanting to be around her. Well, a few of them like Tessa and Petey, but Terine, China, Tifa, and the other one. Oh my God. She gonna see about them pretty soon. She gonna be like, I'm gonna just leave them alone. Cause it's
Mm-hmm.
less of a headache, you know?
Yep.
Hmm. As far as an outsider, I feel like she needs somebody like Miss Angie. She need Miss Angie around her. That's who needs to be in. And I ain't just saying that. I'm serious because this is the person that be on key point like me. I watches everything and everybody. I watches all my situations. And for her to be studying off into doing what she's doing, boxing, football, track, whatever she's doing in life, she needs somebody that's with the attention span like Miss Angie. She pays attention, she watches everything, she watches everybody. She read people very well. I've noticed that by watching her on Bangers page, she be on Miss Petty page and Miss Fit, and I actually just studied, and then on her own page as well. And I just you know I just pick up on people. I can read people real good. I'm a Libra by heart, so I mean I can read people very well. I don't have to see you in person. I can just go by the tone of your voice and the type of person, the way you speak, your mannerism, it tells a lot. So but that's the type of
Yep.
person she needs.
But that's why I'm glad that she has those coaches around her because it's 6 men. So today, one of the coaches, I forget his name, that I follow, one of the younger ones.
Oh,
He put a post up on his page today where Chrisean is in the middle and all of them is against the wall in their uniforms that they had on last night, and they took a nice picture with all of them. And I comment under his post,
oh,
and I was like, "This is a powerful picture. 6 powerful men around Chrisean."
oh,
And I feel like a lot of people give Coach Calvin the props, but I give it to all 6 of them men because they're all training Chrisean. Like Coach Calvin said, it was a lot to train Chrisean because what a lot of people have to understand is they wasn't just training her physique and her how to punch. They had to physically train her mind. They had to train her mind. They had to get her mind away from all that toxicity and all of that stuff that was going around her. That's hard to train somebody's mind. You understand
mm,
what I'm saying? So you have different 6 different trainers for a different thing of something different with her. So it took, how they say it take a village to raise a child.
that's
It
right.
took a village to train her. It took a village to be around her. And you see what she keeps saying? They found me when I was broken. When I was
Yeah.
broken. And sometimes when a person is broken, it's hard to get through that person. They don't
Mm,
trust nobody. It's hard to trust in love because everybody is out for something. But those
mm,
men didn't come for clout. They didn't come for her. She went to them. She went and seek them, right? They didn't seek her. And
mm,
they already had a name for themselves because why? They were Tank's trainer. Tank is who he is because of them men. They have a boxing ring that all the kids in the neighborhood come to. They were somebody. So they wasn't looking for clout. They were there to really train her, really train her mind. Nobody had a handout. Nobody had a handout. And that's why I'm going to keep saying it. If she decides tomorrow, I don't want to box no more, I hope she still stay with them 6 men as well as Pastor Mike. And those be the mentors in her life. If she ever thought she was going to backtrack on anything in life, she goes to them and have a conversation because that is the love that she got that she never had from a family, from a boyfriend, a father, or whatever you want to call it. she got the love from them 6 powerful men that she was in that picture with.
I agree, and I gotta drop down, you guys, because I gotta get to work. But thank you for the opportunity to come up
It was nice talking
and
to you, Christina.
same here, Cynthia. You ladies have an amazing day.
Have a great day at
You
work,
too,
and
baby, and be safe.
come up. Don't be afraid to come up. Come up anytime. So so yes, so
Angie, didn't God have 7 disciples? Wasn't
child, don't make
seven?
me lie to you about. I ain't gonna act like I know the Bible. I'll be
Yeah,
lying.
I don't know it either. But the reason why it just come to me, I don't know. Trust me, I don't know it either. And it's sad to say, but I'm embarrassed to even say. But I think he had 7 disciples, and I call and you said the 6 men. Her baby is the seventh man because for training. Because with that baby, she had to be trained from the baby on how to be a mother. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
As far as like the feeding and the changing and putting her mindset and to be a mother and to be the best mother that she could be, like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's her seventh one. Amazing. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Anybody want to come up? The
Hmm.
link is pinned. Come on up. Come join me and Cynthia.
Wow.
So I also seen there was a clip. Hey Latricia, there was a clip that I saw with Zenith's trainer. And y'all, that clip that I saw with his trainer
Mhm.
doing his little interview earlier in the day before the fight,
Mhm.
y'all, he sounded like he was more of a Krishan fan than he was Zenith. He sounded
Probably.
like he wanted Krishan to win. I don't know if anybody saw that clip. And he was saying like when he was training her, he was only training her for like the certain punches. He didn't give her the whole package. And he was like, yeah, because I figured that's all Coach Calvin was gonna train Krishan on anyway. So I only, just gave her those little pointers. So I feel like he set Zenith up to fail. I don't know if
Oh.
anybody saw that clip.
Mm-mm. I didn't. Hmm.
Yep.
But I know one thing, she didn't knock her out. Krishan legs got caught up in the ref and Zenith's legs down there. And that's when she was bagging up, that's how she ended up falling because she was
Chocolate, if
trying
you
to
wanna,
fall.
sorry, Chocolate, if you wanna turn
Okay.
your camera off, you can. Okay. Welcome to the stage, Chocolate.
Hey ladies, how are you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, I came up on Banger's panel last night, but the fight to see in person was awesome. And what you said about her
Mm,
balance, Ange,
Mm-hmm.
I believe is right. There she was having difficulty with that. I think it's her right leg.
Mm-hmm.
mm,
Something
Yeah.
was going on with it, right? Because I
Yes,
seen her do like a little
yes,
stretch and she knocked
yes.
Zena
It
out.
it,
She went
it,
to the
it
corner.
kind of looked like she was trying to put something almost back in place when she did that
Yeah.
press against her leg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
mm.
that was after she put Zenith on the ground when she went to her corner. I noticed she did that.
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
I seen it.
Yeah,
She
so
did.
I think that leg was bothering her.
Mm-hmm. I
But
think
Mm,
that
definitely she
all
gotta
that
strengthen
workout.
that. Yeah, she definitely
Mm-hmm.
needs to strengthen that. But other than that, for her first fight, I think she did great.
Yep.
And she did not get knocked down.
she didn't.
She went
Mhm.
she fell backwards.
Right.
She did.
Okay? She
Like
was
the
she was
knee gave out.
right. She was trying to dodge that hit. And,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, Zena swung, but the hit did not connect to knock her backwards.
That's
Right.
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 So yeah, but when I
But
tell y'all, them people we showed up and showed out for Kashawn.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Yes,
I
y'all
heard the
did.
whole crowd.
Yes,
I heard
yes.
And to
I
be there to
saw.
hear it was crazy. When any time they said her name, that's all you heard. And when they said Zenith's name, it was like crickets.
Mhm.
Mm,
It was
I
crickets.
think do you what do you think? Chocolate in China. I think that I don't know. We don't know what Chrisean pay was, but honey, they never. They said this is the first time they sold out the way they did. That they had to open up
they
another
did.
room.
They did. They
Chrisean,
said,
this
yep.
next
They
fight,
said this the first time. They
I
did.
need more money. I
They
need
sure
more
did.
money because
And
my name fill up. My name fill up these rooms.
oh
You
yeah,
Exactly.
when she won that, the price went up. I'm telling you,
Yup.
the price on that girl, the dollar went up. It went up.
And you got to remember, like, it wasn't just pay for this fight. She
Right.
signed a contract with them. She
Yup.
is now the face of female X Rumble when she
Yup.
won this fight.
Yup.
Mm.
You understand? She got her one. She got her belt. She's got to train. I feel like she should train maybe another 6 months before she have another fight.
Yeah, I said that today. I said I don't think she should do another fight until like 6 months down the line. Not
Right,
right. But
Right.
right. And I'm
Mhm.
so girl. What is that damn Cash or whatever her name is? I'm
yes,
glad she lost.
yes,
Let me
girl.
check. Oh my
And
goodness.
she, let me tell y'all, I don't know if y'all watched it. When I tell
I
y'all
did.
she was salty,
Yes, she wanted
she
to cry.
She
was
was.
pissed.
Ooh, she
She
was
Yo,
wanted.
finna,
I was
they gave her a
laughing.
call because she was crying.
The people next to me was like, this girl crazy. I was like, I don't know that other girl. I was like, get her, Mills, get her.
Yup.
I was like, she talked too much. She need to
Yup.
get her ass beat. She need that belt taken from her.
Yup.
Mm.
I said it earlier in the live. I don't know if you was in the live earlier, but
No.
when I first started my live, I had said that I wanted her to lose. I said, now I understand the sport of boxing. I understand that you do the trash talking. That's how you gas it up. In any sport you have, you supposed to say that you gonna win, right? Because
Right,
this is yourself. You ain't gonna
right,
never say somebody gonna beat you. You gonna always say you the winner. So I get that part of it. But the part that I didn't like of it, it was not that she had confidence that she was gonna win. It was the cockiness I didn't like.
right.
She
Right.
was cocky, so she needed a taste of humble pie, and that's
Yes,
why I wanted her to lose. And
yes,
homegirl gave her that humble pie to the point
yes,
she wanted to cry when they had that camera on her, and she was holding them tears back so bad that her face was mean. She ain't even want to hug the girl no more.
Uh-uh.
exactly,
She didn't.
exactly. But
Wow.
it was definitely a good fight. Now that fight with Mayweather, it was disappointing. All of us in the audience was like, "What is this? What is this? This is trash." And I was like, "Oh, she gonna win because of her name." Girl, that fight was horrible.
It was
And
I
we
hard.
all was thinking was that the same girl that weighed in? Because I was
Exactly.
confused.
It didn't even look like the same girl, did
No,
it?
it didn't.
the
Cause she
commentary
was tall and skinny, wasn't she?
the commentaries they was like, wait, she not 145. That girl like 200 pounds. That's what they were saying at the table. But I didn't. I'm gonna be. I said this in the beginning of the live. I said I gotta go back and watch that fight because I did not watch it because while they were fighting, I only seen the first round. The first round, I seen the girl didn't even punch back. Only Mayweather was punching. But what threw me off from not watching it, Krishan, one of the coaches went live in the back. So I
Mm,
started watching the live and they had her back there throwing her punches and stuff. And I'm in the comments like, wait, why y'all got her doing that? Y'all gonna get her tired before she go in the ring. And remember, she was next. So I'm
right.
like, comments like, wait, why y'all got her doing all of that? Y'all gonna have her tired, because I'm like, remember, she got asthma, the short breath, like why we winding her out before she get in the ring? So I was watching them in the background, and next thing you know, I heard them saying Mayweather was the winner. So I didn't even pay attention to
It was
round two
trash,
and
straight
three.
trash, and it
It was
was
trash.
trash.
It
It was
was.
trash. Yeah, and you know what else I was laughing at? I said, look, she was able to make a whole speech after that fight in asthmatic and all and sing. Remember, Blueface couldn't even breathe. God.
Child, child. But chocolate, hold up. Did you laugh? Did you laugh when Tommy tried to jump in the ring and swing
Yeah, girl.
on?
I was like, what is wrong
Glad
with
she
Tommy?
didn't hit her, chocolate. I'm glad Tommy didn't hit her or her hand touch her because she could have got Chrisean disqualified.
Yeah, and it was something else that happened. I'm trying to see during what fight was that Mayweather fight, or was it the other girl fight? One of
Where
them
they
threw
said
something.
Tommy threw something
No,
in the
because
ring.
they no somebody threw something out the ring first.
Oh, so wait, somebody
Yeah,
threw something out the ring?
somebody on that was in the ring threw something out the ring first. That's why she threw it back.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't. Everybody ain't peeped that, but yeah, something was thrown in her direction first.
Wow. See, I didn't catch it at all. I only knew something was thrown because the commentaries was like, "Oh, Tommy just threw something in the ring."
No, I don't know what it was. I seen something being thrown out the ring. I didn't know what it was, but somebody actually did throw something. So when I seen the water bottle coming back in, I'm saying, well, that's what it was. I don't know, but she threw because something was thrown in her direction first.
Mm.
Yeah,
Baby
yeah,
Christian was absolutely beautiful. When she came out of the locker room into the arena, and she had all them white clouds around her, man. Them people, her entourage. Everybody was dressed in white and gold. I mean, Angie, it was absolutely beautiful. When I say beautiful, oh my God,
yes.
it was
Her
beautiful.
outfit was banging. I saw
And
her
Yeah,
yo, and what color was that Zenith had on? Was it blue?
blue, and that's what
What
everybody
was
said
wrong? What
she
was wrong?
changed
Why did they
herself.
pick that color for her?
Exactly. That's what everybody
I
said. And
said the
now, why
same
she put
thing,
on blue? They
chocolate.
was trying to get her beat down.
Like, are they
They was
crazy?
they was trying to get her beat down.
Yeah, you talked all that mess, so she gonna need more than a cover up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I really wanted Chrisean when she won to turn around and flip that on her and be like, "Now, how
yeah,
did it feel that I whipped your ass?" I
that
wanted
part.
Chrisean to say
But
that.
you know that's not her. You know that's not her.
Right.
You know that's not her. And she still stayed humble and still pray and gave her flowers and everything and wished her luck on her journey in this new endeavor. Like
Yep.
she showed good sportsmanship. You understand
She
what I'm saying?
sure did. So now,
Yeah.
Zena, I seen a piece of an interview that she did in the back, and now she had to change her whole demeanor, and she was like, "Yo, Chrisean, I love Chrisean. She's a good fighter. Yeah, because you felt them punches, shorty. You had to
Yeah.
change. Listen, if it wasn't just a boxing match, because look at some point it looked like Chrisean was about to street fight her, right?
Yes.
Imagine
Yes, she
if they
was.
was fighting
Yes,
with
She had to
no
baby.
catch
gloves.
herself.
Oh my God,
If
yes.
they was fighting with no gloves, Chrisean would had whooped her. Okay,
Yes.
she got to see you because you was definitely a hater. She was definitely one of Chrisean's haters. She had to humble herself because now you see who Chrisean really is in real life.
Yep. She was trying to tussle with Kashawn in the beginning. I was yelling like, "This ain't wrestling. Get off of her." Then when Kashawn flung her ass, switched it around, I was like, "Yeah, good for her." She
Mm-hmm.
didn't know Kashawn had that strength, but them hits shook her. You seen it in her face.
Yep.
Kashawn, like you could see it in her face when Kashawn hit her. She wasn't expecting that power, Ange.
Yep.
She wasn't.
But
She
did you
was
see
not
Chrisean
expecting that
face?
power. You could see it in her the way her whole body tensed up and her facial expression. She wasn't expecting that.
Did you see
Uh-uh.
Chrisean's face when Chrisean hit her with that power punch and knocked her down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chrisean's face was like she was in a different world at that point. Like it was for kill
She
at that
she was
point.
rock. She turned to rock right there.
She did.
She
Yes.
turned to rock right there. She was like, yeah,
She
yeah,
was gonna she was
I don't
gonna
know
do
if she
her
went
in when
live
she
because I
knocked
don't
her out
follow
though.
her.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. And all the haters that's talking about it was rigged and it
Yeah.
was fake and her punch ain't connect. I was there right there by the barrier before you could go next to the ring, up
Mhm.
close and personal. That was a real hit. You felt it.
Them
You
haters
seen it.
always try to, you see it with your own eyes, and they still try to tell you your eyes didn't see what you saw. You
Yeah.
know what?
Exactly.
Only them can make up their stories, and who cares? Like, we don't even care.
Yeah,
Let
I've
I'm
been back and
telling
forth
Zena,
in
you.
these
let
comments though
Zena,
with these
let
haters.
let Zena go live and tell them that them hits connect. Now, okay, no, all her hits did not connect. Just
Correct.
like all Zeniths didn't connect. Every
Exactly.
fight, all boxes don't connect. Every freaking punch you miss. Even us, if we have a street fight, you don't connect every hit all the time.
Exactly.
So what are you talking about? It be the things that these stupid ass haters be saying sometimes that it's just like, yo, y'all
But
all
I
a
do.
bunch of stupid people because y'all
But
brainless.
yes,
And talk
but I
about
don't.
this
That punch
shit.
count. I don't. That wasn't accurate to me.
It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't, because they was like 2 points away, and it was like, did y'all count the swings? Because y'all damn sure didn't count the lands, because she didn't land as much as Krishan lands.
Exactly. Exactly.
She
That's why I
didn't
was
land
like,
as much
what?
as Krishan. Y'all, they had to count the swings. Like, okay, so if I could go in a ring and just swing and miss all the swings, I could win a fight because I swung more and didn't land. Like, I was confused because her hits didn't hit like Krishan's hit. Krishan
Yeah.
definitely hit more. They were not 2 points away.
But I think that the first hit that Kashawn really felt from Zenith was before she knocked her down because her facial expression when that girl hit her,
That's what made her knock her
that
down.
that's
Exactly.
she did that round and
That's what
bam,
I'm
I was like,
talking about.
yes,
That's what, because
Yes.
remember Chocolate, right? Remember when Krishan said, when I go in the ring, I'm not trying to get hit. She said, but if I get hit, I'm going to look at her and I'm going to shake my head and it's over for her.
And she
That
Mhm.
did.
was that hit. When Zenith hit her in her face, that was it. That was that boom right there on the ground.
And did y'all see how Charlotte just kept staring at Kashawn?
Yep, she
Just
was
like a
looking
proud mother, like she couldn't
at
take her
baby.
eyes off her.
She was looking at her
Mhm.
baby. Welcome,
Yeah,
Nanette.
and yo,
Oh,
the
yes.
father. Did y'all see the father interview? The father did an interview with whatchamacallit, right? So he said they was like, we know all your girls could fight, but what's the difference between this and everything else? He said she the only one that took her to the ring and not the corner.
Right. Now, Nanette,
Mhm.
give me 1 second. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna give you the mic. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell you, I seen somebody interviewing a father, right? And I'm gonna tell you what I did not like. While someone was interviewing a father, someone walked up
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
cut the interviewer off and said, "Hey, can I take a picture with you? I remember watching you. You the father. You the one that was on um what's the
Crazy
last
in
Crazy
love.
love.
Crazy in Love, and Blueface knocked you out." Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Ignorant.
'Cause they don't have no respect at all.
It
And
was
then
like,
she was
why?
like, "Oh, you interview? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry." No, what you
Exactly.
thought they was doing?
Exactly. And he looked at her like, and just did like this one and put like, like the half smile, like, yeah, but why? Like, why? Why? I was
Because these people
confused
don't have
with
no
it.
respect.
Like, none. None. Then I hear people was, supposed to be supporters trying to take pictures of the baby. Why? If you
No,
a
let
real
me no no no
supporter,
no. Angie, let me tell you something. Where I was sitting at, PD and the baby mother and the little girl came to the bar. I was pissed off. I was about to get it. My cousin was like, sit down. I was like, why did they bring the baby to the back with them to the fucking bar? Why did they do that? Everybody would have their cameras out, taking pictures, stopping PD, taking pictures, taking pictures. I wanted to go up to that boy and say, you don't take your ass back that way with that baby.
exactly. Exactly. Like, knowing
They
how
pissed, yo, that
these
pissed me
people
off.
are.
That pissed me off.
I was like, the hell? First of all, let me tell you something. I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I keep it 100. If I have went, I wouldn't have asked. First of all, I damn sure ain't trying to take a picture of the baby. But I'm not asking China. I'm not asking Chassity. I'm not asking Mama Charla. I'm not asking nobody for a picture but Chrisean. Chrisean is the star, not them.
Nah, they kept stopping. Petey was at the bar trying to order his stuff. They kept stopping him. It was like he spent like they spent like almost 10 minutes over there because people kept stopping him. Then the crowd was coming around. She was holding the baby, and they all just everybody just thought once they realized that it was baby Chrisean, everybody just came out of nowhere and just started taking pictures and filming and stuff. And I was
Good
like, look at this
work.
bullshit. I said, why did they bring that baby back? Why they didn't leave him sitting down with whoever was over on their side?
Nasty work. But let me pass the mic to Nanette because she up here. I don't wanna, have
Hey
nobody waiting.
everybody.
Welcome,
Thanks again.
Nanette.
Thank you. Chocolate, I have a question. You remember when Chrisean fell down?
Yes.
Did she get hit? Did Zenith hit her?
No, that wasn't a
Okay.
hit. That wasn't a hit.
Because a lot of
I
the
was telling
film.
them that it appears that even from after she knocked Zenith down and she went back to her corner, something
Mhm.
was wrong with that right leg. Because it
Yeah,
kind of looked like she was trying to snap it back. I swear to you. Like she was putting pressure on it when she turned it.
she has a problem with that knee.
Yes, she does. And that's where the press and that's what she was touching and she was moving it. And I was like, and I looked and I'm like, something up with her leg. But
Hmm.
yeah, something was going on with that leg. But she was complaining about that leg since earlier in the week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's had that injury for a while.
Yeah, that meniscus or something, right? Because remember when she was on stream with Roy, it popped out and she
Right.
popped it back in.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And all that twisting. You know how you know when you're
Yeah.
boxing,
And
you
that's
move.
what it was. I think she twisted the wrong way when she hit her.
Yeah,
Right.
she probably needs to get a shot of cortisone next time.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I will say. I think last night Chrisean realized because y'all know she see the hate
Yes.
online.
Hmm.
She see more hate than love, right? Because the hate can overpower it sometimes. But I think last night is the she realized that she is actually loved. You heard her
Yes.
say
Hmm.
she's surprised that they didn't shut the hotel down. That's how many of y'all showed up and showed out in that place to the
Yes.
point that they had to open up an overflow room because that's how much tickets was being sold. She
And
seen last night in full flesh how she was loved, the way the crowd shouted, screamed for her when she came on stage, and you barely heard anybody for Zenith. She felt the love from everybody. So y'all showed up and showed out last night for that
hmm
girl. She saw the
Mhm.
love last night.
So where
and
I was
Damon.
Angie, so where I was standing at first, it was like 3 or 4 girls that was calling Zenith names. So I turned around and looked them. I said, let me move away from these bitches. Let me move all the way up to the front.
I
Cause
know
y'all
because
the
I would be like
oddballs,
that too.
baby. Ain't
Because
nobody else calling her name.
I was surprised a fight didn't break
That,
out.
that was probably her
No,
favorite.
no, no. That there, like it was. They had security all around there. I will say that. Like security was there.
Yeah, there are some big dudes.
Like
I saw
even if
that.
you ain't realize that was security, they was like between the pillars. Like they was all spaced around here. They was
Mm.
heavy on security. Only when the fight was over, it was like these two flamers that got into a little altercation with themselves, and he pushed one of them, pushed them into the chair. But that was just in between them.
Between them.
Yeah.
What they is chocolate flamers.
And so you know what was a I don't know if you guys said I just tuned in, but when Damon said he gave Krishan thanks for because that was the highest rated pay-per-view ever.
Hmm.
He was
Oh
about to
wow.
cry. I was about to cry. I mean, I was like bawling at the end when she fell
Yeah.
down on the ground. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that
No,
was so
Oh,
touching.
but
when
wait,
she
wait, wait,
prayed in
wait.
the middle of the fight, I was like,
Yeah.
oh, she about to kill this girl.
And did you
That's
catch
what I said. Oh my God, yes. I said, oh, she finna hurt this girl.
Did you catch it when she was on the ground when she was about to get up and Zenith was trying to come to her? You see how she
Hmm.
grabbed, put her arm around Zenith Blade? Like if you even tried, I'm gonna flip you over. Go back
Yep.
Yeah,
and watch it. When Zenith,
because
when she
Zena
was
grabbed
down
her
and she
like
was
a
about to get
wrestler.
up, Zenith was coming up to her. She took her arm and like kind of put it around Zenith Blade, not tight, like to say if you try it, I'm gonna flip you over.
Oh, you mean when she fell down? When Chrisean fell down?
When Chrisean fell down, once Dina seen she was down, she was trying to come near her.
Yeah.
And when she got right in front of Chrisean took her arm and wrapped it like in between her leg,
Yep.
near her calf, like to say, if you try to hit me while I'm down, I'ma flip you.
Yep. And she got up and hit her.
Yeah, because she tried
She
to come up on her.
Yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
that was a good fight. But I think Chrisean didn't realize that that Xena could fight that good.
No, I'm not gonna say she didn't realize that. I'm gonna say that this is her first fight, and you never know what to expect from anybody.
Yep.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And you also got to know that not everything you see in a little sparring thing is exactly what the person can do. I think she
Yep.
was prepared for it, but you got to remember that girl got all muscle. She ain't got no strength.
Right.
Strong. We done seen her just not recently at the reunion pull that man up off her with one hand.
Yes, honey. She definitely left. That's the security guard had to turn around and look at her. He had to
Yeah,
look at
she's
her like,
fast
wait.
too. She's fast too, because she at one point she was like giving her like a whole bunch of hits at one time. Like I was like, go ahead, Chrisean. They were fast too. She's like boom, 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 boom. Because
Yeah,
they were close to the ropes.
But I said this in the beginning of my live. It was definitely a good fight because Xena was definitely fighting back for her. She was fighting for her life. It was a good fight between both of them. I will.
Yeah.
Xena, if I wanted you to lose, honey. However, I'll give you your props. You was out there fighting. You was fighting for your life. It would have been a corny ass fight if Xena got in the ring and just got whooped.
Right.
So to see that it was a fight, it was Chrisean fight. I'm gonna tell you, it was two fights that I felt was the best fights out of the whole night. It was Chrisean and
Mills.
Xena's spar partner.
Mills. That's the girl that won is Mills. I say Mills. I don't. That other girl don't count because she lost.
Right.
Mills
But
and Chrisean fight.
those were the best fights of the whole night. Like those was something that had you on the edge. Like oh, you know what I'm saying? Like
Those girls were going, man.
Okay.
But that her name was Cash, right? Xena's sparring partner.
Yes.
Yeah, she was the one talking all that mad crap. Yeah, you need to fight me.
You got 7 belts and you want to fight Chrisean. And this her first fight. You're a bozo.
Ain't got your
and lost.
Hey Tink, welcome to the stage.
Hey y'all, I'm home.
Hey Tink.
You had a good time last night.
Oh, I am home. Misfit is at her hotel. I told her I might come back out. I don't know.
Y'all was having a ball. Chocolate, did you meet up with any other supporters or any other YouTubers?
Oh, no, because I hit Fit Up, but she never responded to me. So I didn't realize maybe until afterwards that they was on the other side with the family, because I had a problem with my lift getting there. One canceled, and then the other one, I think he was drunk. He went to Harris instead of coming to the hotel picking me up. And I'm calling him talking about, I see that you have a drop-off time. Sir, you never picked me up. He's talking about, yes, I'm coming. I said, you're not. So I couldn't cancel it until after the ride finished. And then I realized the hotel offer shuttle to the damn casino. So I got there.
Was you 5 minutes away?
7.
Was you 5 minutes away from the hotel too?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Did I see you checked out this morning, right?
Yeah, I checked out this morning.
Around what time?
Like 8 something.
Oh, you checked. Oh, I was downstairs though. I was getting that nasty ass breakfast.
Okay. I had met another lady, 2 other ladies that was there to see Chrisean fight.
Oh, I probably walked right past you.
Probably, yeah.
I probably walked right because I damn sure it was around like 8 in the morning when I I went down there to get. I was like, I threw the eggs away.
Yeah, my cousin was there. She was like, they got breakfast. I said, I don't want that.
I was glad though that I was glad that Fit got to get up with Tink and Nikki and Cat Eyes. Yeah, I was glad that
that was cool.
They was out there.
I want to go next time.
Yeah, I saw them.
I'm definitely going next time. Ain't no question about it.
Yeah,
I don't know where it's gonna be, but I'm going.
I definitely
want to go.
Florida. And we could all plan a Because me and Petty definitely said we want to go because we all were supposed to go this time, but sometimes things just don't plan out how you want it to
That's
plan.
right.
Yeah.
I backed out last minute. So yeah. So next time, Petty is like, she don't care. She going next time. Da, da, da. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go next time, and we all go. Everybody gonna show up, show out again. We could all
Hmm.
plan something. Go to a restaurant. Whatever it is. Like meet up with everybody who's camping up with
Let,
us. It's
let
nice
me
in the
tell
Let's do
y'all.
that.
As soon as I got there, I went. My cousin was like, she was like, I keep seeing this thing on Instagram. It's called the Royal Buffet. They just opened it out there. I was like, cool. So when we got there, that's the first place we spot to. 38.99. When I tell you, they got over 200 items on their menu. Whole lobster, lobster tail, everything you could name. They had blue
Mm.
Where was
crab.
that
They
at?
had oysters. It was on South Third Street.
I didn't go no further.
Yeah, it was on South Third Street. Yeah, it was like 15, 19 minutes away from the hotel.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good, huh?
it was great. Yes, it was
Oh,
great. I
high
was like,
hold
oh,
up.
it's
High
well worth the
Pisces
money. They had
campaign.
everything.
Oh,
I
high
was like,
It
they,
Pisces
was.
campaign. That was you. Okay, in the blue, right?
huh?
Cause high Pisces campaign. She said I sat with Misfit and then went up and had drinks with Kaz and Nikki. Okay, so that was you. That was in that blue. Am I right?
Did all of y'all go to well, who only Tink and Chocolate went, right? Cynthia, was you there?
No, I
Yeah, you
wish.
there.
I wish so. No, I
Was there
didn't.
an after party?
I
So
didn't go
did
to the
y'all
after
all go to
party.
the after party?
The
Okay.
after
I
party
didn't
was
go.
just our after party. It wasn't even that they're going special.
Was
Yeah.
Yeah,
Krishan there?
no,
Oh,
I think
okay.
he left.
Okay.
Yeah,
I saw her.
Krishan had like they had her impersonated in there. Oh, I got Tommy so called getting proposed to with a rumble ring. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
it was the
That
ex.
was
I
that
told
was
them
a
last
rumble
night.
Mm.
ring.
That's
The
what it
rumble
was. It was
ring.
the ex Rumble ring. He gave the same thing to Mayweather. No, no, he
Mm.
gave it to Tretch. Sorry, he gave it to Tretch. He
Yeah.
gave the same ring to
Yeah.
Tretch.
Oh,
Uh,
Mhm.
okay. Yo, when
Well,
Cause
he
he
Tretch
likes
came out there,
Tommy.
that was dope.
he
Mm,
went live with Tommy. Sorry, he went live with Tommy last night while they were sitting next to each other. He had
yeah,
went live on the Rumble page, and then he told Tommy, he was like, "Give me a kiss, give me a kiss." So Tommy gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Yeah, he likes Tommy.
you know what's crazy? I said, wow, he here for Krishan fight and wasn't there for his daughter fight.
Cause she was
Mm.
overseas, and he don't like her
He
husband.
don't like her husband. Yeah, I would.
You see,
Yeah,
he went off on Sam when she
I
lost.
wouldn't
He
even
was
hold
like,
him
"This is
on that
what
one.
happens when you got a clout chasing husband, a
Yeah,
clout chasing
Yeah.
I
manager."
saw that. Yeah,
Yeah, he don't like Sam. If you ever watched Growing Up with Hip Hop, you see he never liked Sam because Sam is a clout. I'm surprised she's still with Sam. I really didn't think they were
Yeah,
so.
I am too.
He goes both
Oh,
ways.
he is weird. He is weird. He's weird. That's a weird guy.
Mm-hmm.
But she
That's
loves him.
weird.
Yeah, he's real weird. But yeah, trash. But I mean, he right there at Jersey.
So, did
Oh,
you guys talk to Tommy?
I did. I tried to, but what's her name? Marty all like, and then all loud in my ear and shit. I'm like, damn, like, girl. I said, Tommy, you over here cheating and shit. Or whatever. She all laughing and drunk but she was doing the most. I did not know she did that in that ring. I thought she fell in the ring. She
Who,
trying to fight the
Tommy?
girl. I said, what?
she
When you
sure
see the
did. She
when
tried
you
to
see the
grab her
close up
ass.
clip,
she tried to grab Zenith.
Zenith.
Yes,
Yup.
the girl already fell, girl. She already got dropped. Why are you trying to fight her? And then they
Tommy
said
said,
it several times. They said it several times. She got into it with Coach Calvin in his camp. He got in with all the coaches and the security.
That could
but
have
did
messed.
y'all
That could.
did,
That's too much. Because if she would have did something to that girl, the whole fucking fight would have got blown.
yup.
but did
Disqualified.
y'all
Yeah.
see how when Tommy when Krishan won and everybody was on stage, And
Yeah, she
Mm,
hugged her all fucking
and
crazy,
damn near
stupid bitch.
chokehold Krishan and
Skin.
her. Coach Calvin had to push her off of her. But did you see Krishan?
yes,
Krishan looked like she was about to beat the mess out of Tommy at that point.
yeah, but she was trying to figure out what are you doing? I
Yeah,
mean,
like
what are you
you
doing?
hugging me or you choke holding me? Like what are you doing?
Mm.
Ain't
Damn,
Yeah,
nobody
Tommy.
Tommy,
throw nothing
Tommy,
at Tommy from inside the ring. What
Yes,
they
they did.
did? They
Yes,
did.
they did.
When was I was
Yes.
watching that part?
No, no. Something was thrown outside that ring first. That's why Tommy threw it back. I seen when something was
Oh, I'm
thrown
no.
outside the
I was
ring.
talking about. I was talking about what made her react. Oh, I'm talking about that part when she tried to jump and try to fight Zena.
Oh,
I about
not
to
that
say,
part. No, no, no,
oh,
not
oh,
that
that's
part.
what I'm
No,
about to say.
no,
That shit ain't happen. Like who threw something at her when they done that bitch fighting?
no.
Okay,
No, I'm talking about when she
oh, I
threw the
gotta stop
water
cussing.
bottle in the ring. Something was thrown over in her direction first because I watched it. I was like, "What are they throwing?" And
It
then when
should
I
have
seen her
been
throw
because
something
you
back,
about to blow the fight.
Tommy
It
gets a
should have
little
been.
mad.
yeah,
She's
that's what I
mad at
said.
her.
Like she could have messed that up for Krishan.
yeah,
Like
Yeah.
but the
sometimes they
water bottle
got her
situation
hand
didn't happen
about
during Krishan fight. It was I forgot who fight it
Yeah,
was during.
yeah, I know, but
It
it's
was during
still
the
like,
Cash
oh,
Girl
Meatball was
fight.
there. Oh, Meatball was there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was talking about Meatball earlier because I was like Meatball came up there with old girl, but it's like, do y'all remember when Meatball was just coming up and
She was
on the
with Krishan.
internet, Krishan flew her out to LA
Yeah,
and
Yep.
that don't mean she can hang.
supported
She's a
her
girl from
hat line and
Philly.
all that.
Yeah, I get all
yeah,
that, but
she
and they
did.
still, and but my understanding, they still good friends. Just because you went over there with Zenith, like the girls from whatever, they
Silly.
from the same hood.
Zenith not
No,
from
she
Philly.
fell out.
I mean,
They
not from
fell
Philly,
out.
but
She
Jersey,
from
They
whatever.
fell out.
Jersey.
They all tight. They like each other.
Yeah, they had fell out at
So
one
that was she
point.
needs some
Her
support.
and
Shit,
Meatball.
look,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'm glad they like that ass whooping though.
her man.
Mm,
So who talked to Chastity?
Who?
I
Chastity
didn't
went
talk to
live.
him.
Chastity went live less than an hour later,
Mm-hmm.
talking a study. And I spoke about this earlier. Instead of her getting up there, going on her little live, because she went from having 9 viewers to she had 500 and something yesterday. Because everybody wanted to see what she was going to talk about, so she was in there. Her first live that she do, instead of her going up there and saying, "Yo, my sister won because her hard work and dedication. She did
Mm-hmm.
this for her son XYZ." Instead, she took Krishan's moment to say that Krishan won because she knew Krishan was gonna win because she was mad when Blueface lost. So it's like she was saying Krishan only won to get
Yeah,
it back
stupid.
for Blueface. What?
her,
It
her,
makes me
her,
sick.
Girl, that girl.
her and Kitty Cat
Those
Carlissa
sisters suck.
is
I'm
friends.
sorry, except Tessa.
And I believe Kitty Cat Carlissa paid her to say all of that because they are buddies. But she associates herself with the ops. She do. So that's why I say she had something to do with that because that wasn't even a place or time to even be talking about nothing like that. His fight is his fight. It's over. It's gone. He got whooped. It's over. I mean, what
Right,
they got to do with Krishan? That ain't got nothing
right.
to do
Try
with her and
again.
what she got going.
And you notice whoever she reiterated that statement to in the sprinter didn't say a word. It was like they was just looking at her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are you talking about, girl?
I want
Yeah,
to took
all
that
that hard
shine
work
from
she
my
did, and
sister.
she had the nerve to say that.
I
Yes.
would
That's
I
what I
wouldn't
mean.
She
have took
said
that
Krishan's too
that.
shine
nice,
from my
man.
sister.
She's too nice.
Yeah,
Next
I
time,
wouldn't have took that shine from my sister. I wouldn't. I wouldn't have took the light off of her. But one thing about it, she cannot take that shine. No matter how far she try to step out there in front
exactly.
for people to notice her, to pick me, pick me, pick me. I mean, you'll never have that shine like
And
her.
these
She got
and
her own
they and
shine.
Tifa, they think they're doing something by shunning Krishan. All they're doing is showing how jealous they are
Yes.
Exactly.
and showing
Yep.
Um,
their
I,
evil
what
heart.
what what I did
Because-
hear, was Terine didn't go because of China
Mm,
Mm-mm.
to the fight.
It
mm.
was because of Krishan too.
Yeah, because she went down with Special P's. I seen Special P's down here. He opened his bar and basically had a watch party at at his bar, and she basically hosted. Because
Oh,
that's where Tessa go at too. So she was, loving from afar, I guess, and then she reposted, she
Oh no,
reposted the
all she
story
did,
or whatever.
what she did was go live with her miserable face, let
Exactly.
you see that
Look
she
like
was in the
Mrs.
bar watching
Doubtfire.
the fight. Not once did she cheer her sister on. Not
Mm-mm.
once did she jump and say, "Yes, my sister won," or "I knew my sister was gonna kick ass." Nothing.
Facts.
She just sat there with her miserable ass face. But what she
The
Exactly.
did
whole
post from the
time.
fight, what she
yes,
did, yes, what
yes,
she
Oh.
did post from the fight was to show that her family and little niece was at the, was there. That's it. She didn't
Hmm.
never post nothing about her sister. So my thing was, you had an open invitation. You was supposed to be there. You didn't go there. You chose to go to a bar and watch it in a bar. So give or take, let's say you did not go because China was there and you didn't want to be around your sister for whatever reason, right? If I'm
Hmm.
gonna watch it in a bar, then I'm still gonna be like, yeah, that's my sister.
Right.
She was sitting there with her
Right.
evil face.
Oh
she was
damn! I missed that.
With
emotionalist.
her
Yeah,
hands together like she
She
was
was doing the
praying.
whole thing. I
Sitting
didn't
with
even
her
thought.
with
I
the
hands
didn't know when it
yeah,
together like she
started.
was
I thought
praying that
when
she
it
knew.
wasn't even when I seen the live. Krishan wasn't even fighting yet. But hey,
yeah. She was just
Yeah.
solemn face, hands
Hmm.
together,
Eyes looking all
glancing over.
evil. She said, "I
she probably
forgive,
just
but I
feel guilty
can't
that her ass
forget."
wasn't there. Maybe that was
She
it.
says she forgives, but she don't forget. Okay, she ain't no.
But my
I
thing is,
mean, yeah, I mean,
China
everybody
doesn't
forgive and
forget
don't
all
forget,
about stuff.
but I mean, however she feel, I mean, I can't tell the girl how she feel, but we all say that forgive and don't forget, whatever the case may be.
But what does
But
that mean
China
when we
This is
say
wasn't the
that?
main
this
event.
is your sister though. I forgive
China
and
wasn't
forget
the
a whole
main
bunch of
event.
stuff that my
Why
sister
not?
did.
Yeah,
And this
whenever
is
I
a
say
big
that, when I
moment,
say I forgive and I don't forget, that means I ain't dealing with you no more.
No, because I
That's I
still deal with
when
my
I say
sister.
that,
Huh?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I was saying my sister done did some crap ball stuff. But I deal with her from afar. I mean, you see what I'm saying? So yeah, I say I forgive, but I won't forget.
I'm
Like
dealing with something
just
like
like I just won't. I deal with you from afar.
Well, you know what?
That's how
That's cool.
I
That's
take
cool.
it.
Right. That's cool because that's one less sister Krishan got to give money to.
Yeah, I don't think she was gonna give her no money either.
First of all, let me tell y'all when it comes to speaking on money, right? Because y'all know Krishan is free giving when it comes to money and
hmm
her item.
Mhm.
Krishan now that Krishan is in a new money field, I hope Coach Calvin, all of them lead her this way. Get an accountant.
yes,
Help with her money
Mm,
management. Cause accountants will be like, hold up, you spending too much. Why you taking this out? Da, da, da. They're gonna help level that money. And cause now it's
Yep.
like you building for you and baby boy. The hell with
hmm
everybody else. The hell with these people with their hand out because their hand ain't out seeky. Stop letting them come with their hand out. It's okay
Yep.
once in a blue if you want to help one of your family members. Hell, you see Jay-Z don't even help his family.
Mm-hmm.
You see the cousin was mad that he asked to borrow. Or was it he
Yeah,
asked to borrow like
Borrow,
$5?
right?
Jay-Z
Borrow.
told him no, go work for it. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
you got big celebrities that ain't giving a family money. No, now you got to look at it ain't about you no more. You a mother. You taking care of a little human by yourself
Mhm.
because there's no dad helping you. You got a deadbeat. So right now you mommy and daddy. You
so
mommy
exactly.
and daddy. It's about y'all. Every time you got up and you said why you was doing this, you made it clear I'm doing this for my baby. So
so
now she got to
question.
understand it's just her baby. Money management. The hell with who got their hand out. It got to be
Right.
no.
I'm
So
pretty
I
sure.
got a
I'm pretty.
question for
Okay,
y'all.
go ahead.
I got a
I'm
question
sorry.
for y'all. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Um, I heard somebody said that Blue placed a bet against Kashawn.
I don't know.
Is that true?
I saw that
That's
in the
what's going around.
no, I
I don't
didn't
know.
hear that. I didn't
You
hear it. I
You know,
saw it
people
somebody
just be
saying in the
saying
comments.
He probably
anything.
did for clout.
Yeah,
sometimes,
they say he
sometimes.
placed a $50,000 bet that she lose, and he
Well,
lost
I'm glad. Well, if that's true, I'm glad he lost all of his money. So good for
that
him.
part.
But hold on, y'all. Cherish came up. Let me give Cherish the stage for a second.
Cherish.
Hey,
Hey, we won, y'all. We won.
Hey,
yeah.
But I do want to say that I am proud of both of both of them. I feel like they both gave a good fight.
They
Absolutely.
did. They
Even
did.
Mm-hmm.
though Zenith got on my nerves, but I really feel like they both did a good job. Especially
Mm-hmm.
for it to be their first fight.
Right. Yep.
That's what a lot of people are not like taking in consideration.
Right.
Um,
First fight for both.
and they only
Hmm.
had like what 4 months to train.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, remember Chrisean already had signed, right? And then she was looking for she had to, get her
Find
opponent.
a fighter,
So
yeah,
that took about what, like maybe a month or so, but she was already training. So then when
right.
they finally pick, whatever they did, yeah, that's how that was. Cause I think
Then
So
she
let's
probably
you
just
had
say
maybe a little bit
Kashawn.
I
left.
got a
Let's just say Kashawn's been actually training under Calvin and them for maybe what 3 months.
yeah,
Hmm.
okay.
Yeah,
I
I
got
think it was three.
Yes. And then she was doing her training before with the other people after the Compton fight. But other
Yeah,
than that, her real main hardcore training with the weight
Hmm.
loss and everything
Yep.
was
Calvin.
under Calvin and them. And that was only a good 90 days.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yep. That's about right. Yep.
I got a question for the people that actually went there, because I wanted to go. I had stuff I had to do here, but how far? Okay, so did you all like go to a hotel in Philadelphia? And how, like, if you did, like, how far was the actual place? Because they said Chester, Pennsylvania, and I know that Chester is
Right.
like a suburb
Yeah.
of um of
You're right. No,
Philadelphia.
My
Was it like far? Huh?
my hotel was 5 minutes away from the casino.
yeah, and I was in the same hotel, that Spring Hill thingy.
Yeah.
Okay, so was that like was it in Philadelphia?
Yeah, it's
We
Chester.
like the
It was in
outskirts.
Chester, PA. I took the bus up.
Oh,
I took
okay.
You
me and
took
my
the
cousin
Peter
took the
Pan
bus up.
bus. I
I
knew
took the
I
bus
should
up.
have did that.
I took the Greyhound
I
bus
could have
because I was
probably
like,
did
no,
that.
I'm gonna enjoy this to the fullest and I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna sleep. So I took the bus up.
Where you came
Oh,
from?
okay.
I came up Saturday. Saturday we got there at Saturday. Our bus left at 11:45. Was it 11:45? 11:35
Yeah, from where?
from Port Authority. I live in New York.
Oh, you live in New York. Damn, you took
Mhm.
that. Ooh, girl.
Yeah,
Ooh.
New York, New York.
See, I
Oh,
live
look, I'm
in
thinking about look,
upstate.
cause it take me almost 3.5 hours to get to New York when I'm on the Peter Pan bus or whatever that thing is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
so
I
if they
live in
have another
upstate
Yeah,
New
you
fight,
York.
really relaxed.
if they have another fight, then chocolate, we can meet up and ride together down there, girl.
Exactly. Because I
Mm-hmm.
live
Where
in
you at?
Brooklyn, but it
I'm
ain't.
in
I live in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn.
I'm
I
in
live in
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I'm in what they call it, Ocean Hill now. They like to rename stuff, but Ocean Hill.
Yeah, I'm
I
by
want to
Boys and
say
Girls
I
High.
really
I know
walked
that's
right past you in the morning.
You probably did. You probably did.
me and Chocolate probably see each other on the A train all the time.
Yeah. Cause I sure did. I'm my one of my home station is the Sea Line.
Yeah, I'm Utica.
I'm I'm,
Oh,
I'm
you know
Rockaway.
what else?
Yeah, see?
Why they had that baby by the bar?
Yo, I was pissed off at that tank. I was pissed. Yo,
I look,
I
I
wanted to
was
get it. My
walking. I
cousin
said,
was like,
I
sit
just
down.
did a double take. I said, "Whoa, what the hell? You don't get that baby from around that bar? Like, what the hell? Why the baby walking around with y'all? Come on,
What
no."
baby?
Giving people something to talk about.
They had Angelina
Yeah,
and
that
they
was the
had
first. I said,
Krishan
"Oh
Jesus.
snap!"
Were
I
they
said,
smoking
Oh,
"Oh
in the
by a
bar?
snap!"
bar.
I said, "I didn't see not one. Only baby I seen was the baby Jesus." And the kids that were there, they were in a one section. They was not walking around, running around, none of that. No. I said,
I heard at some point China had to go take the baby.
yeah, China did have the baby, and she
I heard
prancing
she
around
stepped
with
in.
him too, so
Yeah.
everybody can look at her and the baby.
Mm-hmm.
So he
Dumbass.
put women to her.
It's sad. You can't
Well, he
pick your
looks good. I
family.
mean, there's nothing wrong with that. He looks good. I mean,
No,
she's
my
carrying her
thing is
baby.
that it is
No,
nothing wrong with that, but my
no.
thing is that at the end of the day, they shouldn't have bought the Petey and Angelina and they shouldn't have brought the baby to the ball with them.
Right.
And then because people were stopping to take pictures with Petey, they were over there like for a good 10
Oh,
minutes.
yup.
And
I
a
did
Well,
see
crowd
they,
some.
started
Yup.
forming and start video and taking pictures of Krishan
Yup.
Jesus.
And that's dangerous too without security. That's dangerous, man. That's dangerous.
And
They
then the
could have
next thing
snatched
you
that
know, they
I
gonna
baby
be
mean, I
like,
don't think
oh,
nobody's gonna hurt the baby, but you know how vicious
These people are
and
crazy.
people
You
It,
see
the,
how
how
they
the
they
blow
weird.
taking
things
pictures
out of
of that baby in the
proportion.
church?
Wait, hold on. Tink and China talking at the same time. Can y'all hear each other?
who China? Oh,
Oh, who's
cherish. Oh,
China?
I
oh.
mean Cynthia.
Oh,
Sorry, Cynthia. I apologize, girl. I
I'm
apologize.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Um,
I
no, I'm sorry.
apologize.
Sorry, Cynthia. Tink and
I'm
y'all can
sorry.
hear each other, right?
yeah,
Can y'all hear each other?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. We were
Okay.
just agreeing on, the
right.
conversation.
Right.
Like that
Mm.
ain't make no. I was like, what the? I did a double take because look, I'm
Mm-hmm.
leaving the bar, and then I looked and I said, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Mm-hmm.
no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think nobody should have been taking a picture of him at all, even as a supporter,
Right.
because everybody, you a supporter of Krishan, you know what this internet is doing to her child.
That
Why
part.
you shouldn't even want a picture of him, like, because what you gonna do? Post a picture on the internet? You gonna be one of them? And somebody take one of your pictures now and AI it into something else? Like, no,
Right.
like,
Mm.
Especially because she wasn't there. I wouldn't have did that because I would have wanted to ask her permission first to take a
Yeah,
picture.
that's true.
mm,
That's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
because it's
China
different
didn't
if
have
he
him
had the
around
baby
nothing
and
trashy.
took a picture, let you take a picture and she
China
got,
is
you know,
trashy.
and that's different.
Trying a little bit, huh? She a little shorty.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard.
she's short.
That's what
She got
everybody.
I'm sorry, she got on my nerves talking about how they was fighting in the Airbnb. No, nobody needed to know that.
Right.
Right.
Who's fighting?
Yeah,
And then she talking about all these outsiders. Nobody didn't need to know that. They talk about stuff that nobody needs to know about. And Chassity, with her pea brain having behind, I mean, I don't know if she's like, how somebody dangle crack in front of like somebody
Yeah.
a
What?
recovering addict. No, for real, like
Mm.
how somebody like say for instance, if I'm in recovery or I'm trying to like get away from a thing that brought me down, why
Right.
would you um all the work that your sister did, you know, and all the prayers and stuff that you saw her doing, and she's saying that she's trying to, basically trying to break free from whatever had her in bondage spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever. You bring up Blueface. To me, I don't know, that was demonic to me.
It was.
Yeah.
It was disgusting actually. It's like, do you want blue, Chastity?
That's what I think.
Probably.
That's that's what
mhm.
I got.
That's what I think. But he ain't even her type. I mean, she
Exactly.
ain't even his type,
She too
actually.
she too
Well,
dark.
we can't say we can't. Well, if we talking about color, then maybe, because I was about to say I don't think Blueface have a type. Blueface just like
Yeah. Light skin. He
like
got a
any
No,
type.
he has a
Light
type.
girl.
He has a type.
I'll be
His
right back.
type is, I think
Light
I
girls that
think
open up.
Carnival.
Light skin and thin.
light skin and, well, I don't, yeah, light skin and thin, because what's her name? Jaden wasn't too thin. She was fat.
Jaden was big. She was big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
her
but in the
face was
beginning,
fat.
That was after them babies, but originally when they was in high school, Jaden wasn't big.
Jaden was
I think
pretty.
his type is not even female, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
Carnival.
that's the real. That's the real
Allegedly,
story.
allegedly.
Allegedly.
Needy.
Well, he
No such
said it.
thing. Mm.
He sure did.
What's
Y'all
out
But
seen
he
there?
y'all seen
with
he was giving Nevaeh the business like how he was doing Krishan?
No.
Is
mm-hmm.
is Nevaeh
And
is Nevaeh now realizing
mm-hmm.
that that baby in her stomach don't mean a damn thing.
Mhm.
She
I
thought she
mean
A-
was
nothing.
gonna be
Angie,
number
I think
one.
he did that for views to take away from Krishan.
No, no, no. I think he's angry and he's feeling it now because he would have
Yeah,
preferred to be with Krishan during this journey.
Yeah,
that's
But
right.
because she wasn't willing to put up with his stuff, he is acting out. He's doing a pink face. He throwing tantrums now. He angry.
yeah.
I
He's
think he's a
mad.
Sasha, whatever you call them people. I can spell
Narcissist.
it, but I can't say it.
Misogynistic.
Is he doing that
A
today though? Is
no,
he
one of them
he's
things that one of them people that get off on humiliating people.
narcissist? Oh,
Um,
masochist.
Yeah, I can't say it for shit, but I can spell it. That's what he is. I think him and his mother is
Ugh.
Yes,
like that.
yes, yes.
I
That's
feel
true.
like they get off on humiliating people and causing them pain. Kind of like how I feel like Queen Ott was. I don't know
Yeah,
if y'all know her, but
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah,
know
that's
who
what I
she
think.
is.
yeah.
I think that's what he is because why would you? And I don't know if it's towards unborn babies because what is it with him and unborn babies? Him getting somebody pregnant just to dog them out. What is that?
I don't know, but I'll tell you this one thing. I keep saying that, I said yesterday, if Blueface was not on probation,
He would
Nevaeh
have beat her already.
would have beat her ass, because he was already mad that Krishan won. He ain't gonna never, you know, tell the world that he was mad that she won, but he would have definitely took it out on her. He also told her during that live that if she wasn't pregnant, he would have beat her ass. But let's be real. If she was pregnant, because he beat Krishan while she was pregnant, he
But he
wouldn't have
wasn't on no
beat her.
papers.
Wait,
Huh.
hold on. Right, that's what I was about to say. It's not her being pregnant. It's not the reason he wouldn't that he ain't beat her ass. It's because he on probation. If he was not on probation, he would have been beating her ass yesterday. So Nevaeh is getting away with little stuffs. You see how Krishan went over there and Krishan showed the bruises and of him beating on her that one
Hmm.
day, and she took flight and left Cali.
Yep.
He knew Krishan wasn't gonna call the cops. But see, Nevaeh, he don't know if Nevaeh gonna call the cops on him.
I
Right.
Nevaeh,
don't know. She wiped this boo boo. She might not call the
I don't know,
cops.
but he don't know neither. So right now, because he on probation, he gotta play it safe. So
Yep.
he just keep telling her, "Oh, if you wasn't pregnant, no. If you wasn't on probation,
And he
he would have."
knows that he's never gonna get another love the way Krishan loved him, and he know that.
He's
Good.
demonic. He's really demonic though. Something's wrong with him.
Yeah.
He's he's sick.
I don't
Like
even think.
he too disrespectful for me. And I tell, and look, them Aquarius men and and I'm an Aquarius, but them men different.
My
they
son
different.
is a
I'm dealing
my
with an
son is a
Aquarius. Oh my
Aquarius,
god.
but let me tell you, my son is a Aquarius.
Mine too, Angie.
He don't act like Blueface. Let me tell you how my
No,
son is. My son is he don't know how to be loyal. I'll say that. He was with multiple women. Right now he with one girl, but he only 26. So I give him his young age. People young, they don't know how to settle down in the beginning, right?
Hmm.
So he was a little dog. My son was out there, but as what I get with my son is hard head. As an Aquarius, he know everything. You don't know nothing.
mm-hmm.
Whatever you trying to install in him to teach him life lessons, my son act like you wasn't born and you wasn't 20 and 15 and whatever age before. Only he was. So
Right.
that's it. But the way like Blueface is, how he is with women and treat women, how sometimes I tell you my son treat his girlfriends better than he treat me.
Oh, when
So
it
he
comes
don't.
now, when it comes to certain things with them, yes, they can be loving. They are very free giving when it comes to gifting and money and stuff like that. Yes.
Not my
But that
son.
everything else is like crazy with them. Like I got two Aquarius cousins, and one is a monster. It's like day and night. It's like that end of January to beginning of February is crazy.
Yeah, because my son is February 2nd. And winter, I
Oh
agree. Because
my God, Ange, your son is what? That's my
February,
birthday twin.
yep, groundhog baby.
Yep, that's my birthday twin.
Let's welcome Crystal. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hi, Crystal.
Listen, I've been on the internet all day
What you
Little.
been seeing? What you been seeing, Crystal?
watching all these videos. I've been seeing that side by side of Chrisean whipping ass, excuse my French, and Blueface getting his tail behind whipped.
I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it.
And
Oh,
when
they been
I
posting
tell
it side
you,
by side.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't seen it yet, y'all.
I
I
haven't
ain't seen
seen
it
it.
yet.
when I tell you Blueface, OMG, Carlissa gotta be sliding down the wall. But but listen, I'm not gonna stay on here long. But I've been reading people, and I've been calling these men that's coming for not only not only am I've been reading these men, and I've been calling them simps and everything else for the simple fact is you coming for both the females. I'm not even just for Krishan. I'm saying it for Z too. For the simple
Mhm.
fact is, you coming for these females, talk about how sloppy they are. First of all, it's these two females are first time boxers.
That part.
Go over to the men that you seen fighting. Go talk about them. Don't come
Okay,
over here acting
because
like
they were sloppy.
unless you're fairies. Then again, go over and talk to Blue because he's looking for people like you. So, go put your little big girl panties on and go talk to him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Wouldn't it
Listen,
be
I've been
something if
bleeding them.
Krishan would train Blue?
I've been bleeding. I don't even
I
care
don't want Krishan nowhere near Blue.
Oh no,
Huh.
I
why.
don't either. But I'm
And
just
she bought
saying,
a
ain't
house
that
in
something?
Baltimore, so that's so good. That's really good.
Well,
Yeah, and
Blue.
had to comment on somebody post. They was like, the girl made a little video. I don't know if she an influencer or not. She was like, yeah, because Sean went from being homeless to winning. I said, hold up. I
Wait
said,
a minute.
owning your own home and being homeless is two different things. I said she had
Exactly.
somewhere to live, but
Right.
now she has her own.
First of all,
Okay,
Thank you, chocolate. That's what I said.
first of
I
No,
all,
but
thought she was renting to a homeowner. What?
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I was like, it's a difference. Okay,
right.
having somewhere to live and being homeless to have being owning your home is different.
Okay,
So don't
Mhm.
she was never homeless. Like we seen her opening gifts. It was it in her car or was it in the place with a bed?
okay,
oh,
On the bridge?
wait, hold
Where
on, y'all.
was it?
Crystal trying to talk.
Hey,
okay.
Chris.
Do y'all remember the live that she was talking? That that same live that everybody was calling and saying, "Oh my God, he's choking to death," and so on and so forth. And she got in her trunk and got out the baby medicine and so on and so forth. The baby medicine
Yeah.
book. Do you remember
Uh-huh.
that live when she
Mhm.
said that she would do a live in her house, but where the technology is, she's afraid that that
People will find her. Yeah.
yeah, that they would take the corner of her house and they would be able to dox her and they would find her house. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why
I
she does
remember.
her lives in her car. Is that not what she said? People pay attention to what she says in her live instead of trying to figure out why she's in her car doing her live. She told you in the
I
live why she's in her car doing the live.
And not
Dumbass.
only that, you always notice that she always had the stuff in the window. So like they couldn't even get a glimpse of outside or anything,
Uh-huh.
even when she was in her room.
Now,
Mhm.
yesterday, the one guy said she showed us a key, but not a house. Fool. Why would she show you a house? Fool.
That's the thing. That's the thing that these people kill me. Like they think she's supposed to show them everything. Why would anybody get up there to show you where they living at.
Look,
Why?
and
Why?
I was trying to find it, but I turned it in because there was a girl on TikTok that doxed her godparents on TikTok because she found out where Krishan's address, her godparents' address was, and that's where she doxed it and put it all over TikTok. I found out where Krishan's staying at, and put her godparents' address all over TikTok. And
I think I know what you talk. I know what you're talking about. She basically got the address, and she was able to like see how the layout of the house and stuff like that.
right,
Mhm.
She was saying she was she was saying all this stuff about Krishan is not homeless. She's I think she was trying to say she's some type of agent or something like that. I
yeah,
don't know. And
an informant
she
and
had
all.
she showed the she showed how much the property was, and basically the whole layout, like how, like if you were to go on Zillow and look
Right.
at a house or something like that, you can see how the house is made and stuff, and like
Yeah.
that.
Girl,
Yeah. But what kills me is why are people worried about whether she homeless,
no,
uh
not the
if
girl,
she's sleeping under a bridge. Like if
Right.
they're not taking care of her, why?
Right.
girl.
But hold up, y'all. First off, right? Let's remember, Krishan residence was not Baltimore.
Right.
Krishan was in LA.
Yeah.
Right.
Krishan came to Baltimore just to train for a fight. So why do you expect her to have an apartment or a house when she only came somewhere to be there temporary at the time? She got family. She has family there. So why wouldn't you think that? Why would you think she's sleeping in a car and not with her family member?
Well, and
I'm here. I'm here. I
last
hear.
last night because I was at my son's house last night. So, and I forgot to take my tablet with me, and I didn't take my Twitch. So I was like surfing, just, all these bootlegs that was doing the Twitch and stuff like that on, and it kept getting kicked off on YouTube stuff. So, anyways, I was searching. Do you know these people was trying to call the cops on thing because she had a warrant in Los Angeles? They was trying to call the cops and get them to go to where the fight was.
Child.
Hmm.
These
Because
Oh,
people,
what
these people
happened?
is
got an
sad.
active warrant in Los Angeles. They're going to come.
She had who? Krishan?
Yes, they're saying that she got an
It,
active
it,
warrant
it,
in
it
Los
is
Angeles.
it is it is it is a ticket. It was
Right.
and she already cleared that up, that she's allowed to drive from home to work. It's a traffic thing. So what are they talking about? That was already cleared up like last month sometime.
I know they ain't still on that ticket thing.
Yes,
Oh,
they was trying to call. You should have seen the last thing. She got a warrant. She got a warrant. I'm calling there. What CPS? They're gonna hunt CPS. So on and so forth. I'm calling right now to have CPS. Right? CPS says da da da. I was like, come on, you clowns. You know what I'm
These people
saying?
have to
And
be
then
paid.
they was kicking people off the live. Talking about get these mother effers off the live right now. Where's my mod? Get these mother effers off my live. All these damn clowns talking about they calling, you know what I'm saying, because they was Krishan, you know what I'm saying, groups.
But
It's
guess
not,
what? Guess what? How much you want to make a bet? All of them help put money into X Rumble and money into Krishan's hands because all of them went and paid for that pay per view. Cynthia, mute your mic because your alerts keep going off.
that's not mine. But
That's what
okay.
it keep beeping every time that thing go up. So whose alerts keep going off? Um, what I was gonna say, they the all. Remember, I keep saying the haters are the biggest fans. They're the
Yep.
biggest fans, and all of them. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. All of them probably. I could bet you. All of them went and paid that $29.99 to go watch her
Mm-hmm.
fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I say the same thing, Ange.
Because they was preying on her downfall. How
That
many of them
part.
talking about, oh, she gonna get her ass whooped? You see, how Zenith, them muscles don't mean nothing. Sometimes the muscles slow you down.
Dame, whatever your name is, the same way we are not about to see you now, sweetheart.
What happened?
Oh, I'll just ban somebody.
I'm telling you because I mean, but what I don't understand is y'all. Please help me understand because I mean, I'm 61 years old, and in my lifetime, I have not learned everything, and I'm still in the learning process. So, and I'm a work in progress. But what I understand is, what is it about her baby? When did babies come into play where people can just drag on a baby and talk about it? I mean, when did that become a thing? And it's her whatever it is, it's her baby.
And
That's
The evil
hers.
people. They're
Look,
evil.
I'm you're 61, I'm 50. It was always women and children. You don't mess with women and children. So I don't know where
And
they
you
get this
said
from.
your mother. Right.
I think
Times have
that
changed.
yeah, like and when I was coming up, I was what, like 20, like in my 20s, my mid 20s, and it was these girls that didn't like me. So they would like attack. I didn't have like family members or nothing, but they would attack, they say things about my kids, constantly say things about my kids, like try to do things to me to get to my kids because they knew at the time that was all I had. And I think unfortunately, in this day and age, and probably before, this day and age, because I told you I was having issues with girls who would attack me through my kids. Um, if they can't get to you, and if they jealous of you, you don't have to have nothing for somebody to be jealous of you. You could,
Exactly.
it could be your light, it could be the favor of God that you have.
That's true.
Exactly.
It could be your intelligence. It could be your potential that they see within you. You know,
Right. And
um,
at the
and
end,
that's what I think. That's what I think it is with Krishan. People like they see her potential. They see her light, and a lot of people,
are intimidated by it.
yeah,
Jealous.
they intimidated by it, and they like to say, out like Tasha K, like Tasha K swear up and down, because the reason why Krishan has so much grace or whatever is because of her skin complexion, or
I don't believe
this.
that.
Tasha
Nah, it's
K
not
just
that.
mad because she a roach. That's why she mad and she ugly. That's
Uh-uh.
why. And Blue
But
started all
but
this nonsense
Carlissa
anyway.
Carlissa is the same way though. Carlissa has been saying things too. What it is Krishan has like been around people that they wish they had to acknowledge. Krishan have icons, okay, noticing her and acknowledging her. Babyface, okay, Babyface, Timberland,
Nobody's
um,
they could never know,
icons.
but
She's
Right.
special. She's special. It's not her
Yeah,
skin
and
color.
it's like they wish that they had that.
but
That's why Carlissa can't stop. She wish she need to go to Krishan, to a rehab to quit
I
talking
don't know
about Krishan.
what just happened to my whole chat.
You know what's crazy to me is how Carlissa made the statement that if Krishan would have continued to let her help her, she probably would have had more money than all of them. No. Krishan is the ticket, and you know that.
I was in
Trying to
her
act
live when
like
she said
you
that.
keep trying to act like you the one who took her to bed. No, you went with her to sign the papers for batteries. Natalie set that up. You did not do anything,
I
but you
told
keep
her, why
trying to
don't you
take
do that?
credit.
I told her, why don't you get your son up because he owes so much money. She everything I said she ignored.
She didn't ain't help Jaden.
Right.
No, she said Jaden is an artist. Why was she getting the
The
ring?
hell kind
Y'all
of,
was
oh
acting like y'all
Lord.
wanted to get in the ring the day that Blueface came home, came up there popping all that ish, and then jumped in the car when Rock was like, "Come on, let's get it."
Right. But if they're responsible for Krishan's success, why can't they do it again for someone else?
That's
because they
I
not
guess they trying to
responsible.
do it through Nevaeh, because he's doing like a whole repeat. They trying to do some type of repeat. But it's I don't. It's corny. Like I can't even watch that mess. It's like
They
dark.
don't. Yeah.
It's low vibrational, and it's
You want to know
just
why he
stupid.
can't? He can't do a repeat because they don't like Nevaeh.
Because
Oh,
there's only because Krishan
he
is
definitely don't
special.
like her.
They
Hell, he don't
don't
like
like
her
her.
either.
They do not like her at all.
No,
He don't like
he definitely
They
don't. He
hated
definitely
Christian. They hate. Oh, you talking about the fans?
Yeah, they Blueface fans didn't all of them didn't hate Krishan.
That's what I'm saying. Okay,
her.
okay, okay.
And
I
at
get
the
what
end of
you're
the
saying.
day, if it wasn't for Krishan, his notoriety wouldn't have went up because he was
Women
fading
went
the black.
nowhere.
yeah. Yep, I said
Listen,
that before.
Jaden she's had a chance. She's been making songs. She didn't make it to Krishan's status. The reason why Krishan is where she is because she has favor. She's
That's
special.
right.
And that's
Mm-hmm.
it. It's not her skin color. There's plenty of people with that skin color. She's a special person. She doesn't care about money like they do. She doesn't. She's not evil like Blueface and his family are. You can see the difference in her. Most people care about money. Krishan just gives it away.
Right,
See,
but let's
she's a
remember.
giver. She's a
Let's
giver. She will always have. Yes, ma'am. You're right.
let's remember. The only reason why Jaden got the little bit of money she got right now because Krishan left Blueface.
Talk
Right.
about it.
Blueface made that song for Jaden to diss Krishan. She
Mm-hmm.
would
Exactly.
have never had that snip like a Barbie, whatever other BS had Krishan stayed with at that moment. Like he been with her all these years, and he ain't make a song for you. He ain't make you a star. He ain't do nothing for you. It took Krishan to walk out, go tell Zeus to split my check and give me my money, and for her to go rent out a house. For
Right.
him to go make a song for you to make you blow up, you should feel like garbage at
Owner.
that point too.
And the only people that liked that mess was women that baby daddy cheated on them and had a baby on them. And please don't take this the wrong way, but racist Mexican women. And I don't know. I don't like just women that probably just don't like male centered women, because and a man wrote that mess. Like I rather suck a what than pay a bill. Like what?
Mm.
Right.
Like what? And
You can't compete
what
where you
she
don't
couldn't even get the
compare.
last time I checked. I can't get it either. Check
Last
out,
time you
check
checked,
up,
how
check
much it cost?
Next
whatever the
time
hell
I
she.
checked up my checkup.
Yeah,
Last
that's
time I checked,
the
all that
checkup
checkup.
shit. She couldn't even get that right.
Okay.
Listen,
So
Jackie King, Jada and Blueface could go out in public and nobody cares. Blueface don't walk with security. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about him. Neither one of them. They're both nobodies.
People that hate Krishan and weird women that want him to abuse them. I don't know, because he got some women. I don't know. They turned on by that mess or whatever.
They
I
think they're
think
gonna be the next Krishan.
yeah, like that I don't know if it's like some type of, they need to get examined or something, because they like really think that he's like they'll be like, that's why Blue didn't want to be with her. I think Blue really like they sitting up here
sound
contemplating, like
crazy.
thinking
Yeah.
about like he's some prize. Like they
I
want to trade
know.
places and become
Mm.
a dookie wiper.
Right.
And what people
The
mean.
best thing that ever happened to Krishan was her leaving Blueface.
Yeah.
It was her
Absolutely.
leaving LA. That was the best
Yeah.
thing for her.
And then Nevaeh tried to throw shots, talking about you had two, you tried to help, and look where it went. What you mean, look where it went? If Krishan
Right.
would have kept on the same music that she was doing with Blueface, she would have went further. She changed her genre, okay?
Yep.
So don't ever get it twisted. She still did more than you. Now you want to sing.
I hope she ain't trying to go nowhere with that.
Yeah, she
And
trying to sing now. She
And
want to
what you
sing.
fail to realize is a lot of young people is listening to gospel now because the gospel music has changed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you talking about, sweetie? Because a lot of people, Chrisean music, like today, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like I hear the song, but I never paid attention to the
The
words.
words.
And
Yeah, you
I
have to.
right today, I think it was on her page, on her story. I think it was Chrisean's song. I seen like a slideshow or something. And Yahweh was the song with the and today was really the first time I actually, now don't get me wrong, I caught some of the words before when she was saying how she gave her baby. I don't
To
remember the
the
words, but
She
breast.
took her to get
basically,
blessed.
she took her baby,
Right.
gave him to God, and people were saying it was for clout. I heard those words, but today was
Yeah,
like
she
the first time I actually heard
really.
all
That's
the
one of
Mm.
her
words and
favorite
really,
songs.
really
If
paid
you took the
attention.
99 and you chose the one,
Yeah,
yes,
That
that
song's
hit.
deep.
yes.
Her songs really hit, like, and those are songs that you can listen to and play in your car, play while you working. It's like, I don't know what these people think. Like, gospel has changed.
I'd rather my child listen to that than talking about it's my you know what, it's my DIC, it's my dick, it's my dick. and
Uh,
and
I didn't
I'll
get
and
listen
that.
to
I don't
Chrisean
want my
before I
daughter going
listen to
around talking about
secular.
she'd rather suck a you know what than pay a bill and
Lord.
Exactly.
all that. Ugh. I'd rather
Mm.
my daughter listen to Yahweh.
And that's what she got in her song.
Yep, I'd rather, yeah, I'd rather. And they talk about who, like, they every time Krishan is around kids, I don't, who's letting their child around her. I wouldn't trust my child around her. Like Jaden of all, her big apple headed behind, Jaden of all people, like she
That's
just
like
gets on
a
my
man.
nerves. Like your daughter is going around calling a grown man her father at that, a
it,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah, and but you know what? Every time
But is she lying?
I love Journey. I want her to show out every time. I want her to cuss all
Yep.
of them out. I want
I
her
feel the
whenever
same
they
way.
take her to the store. I want her to cut. I want her to tear that store up.
Yep.
I be
Mhm.
cheering. I be like, "Get him, Journey! Get him! Cuss their ass out."
I don't know
She
if y'all
told
seen.
what's the name? Her breath stank one time.
Mm.
Carlissa.
Carlissa. Yep, she sure did.
I like
I want her to
Krishan's new
cuss him out
song,
all the
Help.
time, every time. I want to cheer her on. Don't stop her. That's right.
Mm.
I
He
just
is.
can't
She
stand
telling the
her. She
truth.
gets on my nerves. She
Baby.
really gets on my nerves, though. I don't like that.
Who?
Journey.
I love it.
Mhm.
You know why I
I
don't
want
like
to.
it? Because they're
Why?
using her.
They
They're
using her.
using
Thank
they're
you.
using her for views.
They
Yep,
Yeah,
are.
they're
she's
using
Krishan
her
the
for.
nothing.
she's the clout that they not getting from Krishan now. So they getting the
They
clout.
use, but you know what? He exploits, and that's the thing. Why people don't understand that everything he had, like he's crazy. Everything that he does, like he gets paid for like darkness. It's like he's some type of nutty professor or something.
They use it. He just like his mother. They
Yeah.
both
I
are
think he
just
like his father
alike.
too.
They uses everything around them. They see everybody as a dollar. Because if you don't bring me content or clicks or views, then I can't use you. I got to get rid of you.
So
So
did y'all
everything that's
catch what he
around
said
them.
the other day? Did y'all catch what he said the other day when he said y'all want me to beat a 3-year old for what she said,
Oh God, yes, I caught
but
that
when I
nonsense.
beat a 26-year
26
old,
year old. Yep.
y'all
Yeah.
get mad.
Mm.
So
Mm.
like, everybody just, it goes over your head that he keeps telling y'all that he's a woman beater. It goes over your head that he keeps telling y'all that he was beating on Krishan.
And
Talking about
Krishan is
somebody that should
and
know better.
Krishan is 26.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's talking
Talking,
about.
she's the
he
one
made
that's
the statement. He made the statement, but somebody that should know better and that's old enough not to be talking back and excuse me?
right. Like, who are you that you supposed to put your hands on a grown woman, like you could tell her what to say.
Yeah.
But the
He is
3 year
He
jaded
is
old,
too.
just
you can't
he
check.
is just what Jordy called him.
Yep.
He is jaded
That's why
too.
I love that baby.
They said Chrisean had black Zenith eye. What?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
a picture of
somebody
Venus.
said that. I didn't get to see it,
No,
but
if you
somebody
look,
did say that.
Ange,
Yeah, there's a picture.
if you look when she did the interview afterwards, it's her, if I'm not mistaken, it's her left eye. You can see a little something going on there. Maybe today it may be darker, but I do know also that she hit Krishan in her eye, but Krishan is light, so you already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you light, you definitely bruise fast. Cause I definitely would get bruised fast.
Hmm.
Yeah, they got hit. They took some hits, that's for
That was
sure.
a good fight.
Exactly. They
But that
both took some hits, but the better person won.
Yeah, but that comes with boxing. Normally, when two
Yeah.
boxers finish, both of them got a mark on each other because they both swinging.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The only one who didn't really ever that I remember that didn't get hit was Muhammad Ali. You guys remember that?
Yeah.
When he
Yeah.
was
But
doing that rope a dope thing,
Mm. Yeah, but he was because he prided himself on being so pretty.
yeah,
he was a handsome man.
yeah, he was.
They
Mhm.
may not hit him directly in the face, but they got some headshots apparently.
Yeah,
Tore that body up.
that's
Mm.
how he got
That's
sick at the
that's
end.
probably why he had
Yeah.
Parkinson's, right?
Hmm.
Yeah. They said it come from headshot. Yeah. He said it himself too. It
It's a
definitely.
Yeah,
dangerous sport.
I don't
Mm.
want Krishan to I mean, it's cool to, box and stuff like that, but I've been around boxers. My sons used to box, and
Yeah.
people that I know that had went pro a lot of time, like from getting hit in the head a lot,
Right.
Yeah.
it causes like brain injury,
It does.
so
Hmm.
you just got to be careful. I mean, it's not good to do it for years. Like, do it, make some money and try to invest in, like, try to do something else.
Yeah. Like Muhammad Ali Porter did. Yeah. Get in, get out. Yeah.
Because you putting your life on the line, really.
Right.
Well, and that's not saying it's well. What she's doing is better because I was thinking when she was on baddies. I
Yeah.
mean, look at those girls on baddies. They're like
Yeah.
tearing each other up.
Oh my
Splitting
goodness.
their nose and lip and all types of other nonsense.
What's the
And then
purpose of that show?
That
Right, and
DTP.
I'm confused. Somebody had the nerve to say that what she's doing is no different than baddies. Are you kidding me?
Carlissa with her blockhead self said that mess.
First of all, her fight was sanctioned. Okay, it's a big
Exactly.
difference. Okay, it's under an organization. It is not just any and everybody brawling for no reason. They're in the ring fighting for a reason, for a title, for a belt or whatever, not just senseless beating.
right,
To
it's a
get
bad
dogs
look.
off the
Alyssa
head
is
to
just a
get beat?
fool. She mad that her son lost, and Krishan
She
Exactly.
whooped that ass.
her
It gave her a
daughter-in-law and
flashback.
her daughter was both on baddies. So like, and she was like happy about it, like it was some type of accomplishment. So now that Krishan is doing it, or was there, went on baddies, or now that
He was
she's
on there
fighting, now it's
first.
the issue.
Krishan was on baddies first, so they followed.
They
Right.
did.
Exactly.
And at the end of
But
the day,
before that,
ain't her daughter-in-law, because her and Blue was never married. That's her. That's her
yeah.
grandkid's mother.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't
And
got no
and and let's
daughter-in-law.
remember, her own daughter said that Krishan is the one who put them
Facts.
upstairs.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Was the one who gave them the clout. Her own daughter said that. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because
She said
nobody
you.
cared about a blue face. Nobody knew about a blue face with that stupid Tatiana song. If Krishan had never went on his
Bad
Blue
girls.
Girls Club,
New girls, yeah.
Yeah, Blueface would be lost in the sauce somewhere. Nobody wouldn't even care. He would be a one-hit wonder.
I think women actually started liking Blueface because of Krishan. Like they started really like if she wasn't acting all crazy over him the way she was, they wouldn't be, the women that didn't like her or claim they didn't like her, but really wanted to be her.
Right.
They wouldn't be. He wouldn't be so excited. They would be trying to get with him. You notice every man that Krishan get with, everybody like they automatically
Mm,
gain followers. You notice
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yep.
Cause
People try to get with him.
she is the clout. That's why.
Yep. She been saying that though. She the clout. We
I
know
just
that.
want
I
to get
have
that.
to
Every
admit,
time she
Blueface
with
is
somebody,
really
they
cute.
go look him up.
I want Bordina to go live and eat crow and talk all that mess she was talking about Zenith and talking about how God might be meeting Hunterine. You don't know who got favor over this. Yeah, yeah. I
But she's
want you to.
quiet.
Yeah,
She's quiet now, isn't she?
Yeah,
yeah.
she ain't go live at all today, I don't think.
She
Hmm.
didn't.
I think
Chrisean
it's
Rock
Devon's birthday.
to the ring.
Javon's birthday is on the 29th. His party was
Yep.
yesterday.
Oh,
That was on
Mhm.
purpose.
they so funny.
Yeah.
They are so funny.
And they
Yeah.
ain't
Oh
take
my
no
god, these
shine
people are
from her.
hilarious.
They ain't
It
take
was
Yeah,
no
just
they
a
no
definitely
watch
shine.
ain't take
party.
no because ain't nobody talking about that party.
That
Don't
was just a
nobody
watch
care.
party for them. That's all. That
Yeah,
was a watch
because that
party.
was definitely. Did you see the people? It was definitely a family gathering, a friends gathering, because that's all it was. They had this big old outside space, and barely nobody was there.
Mm-hmm.
They were
That
probably
was
Now,
a
going
watch
out.
party.
The poor
now,
child didn't even look like he was happy at his own party. Did y'all see him at the when they was singing "Happy Birthday"? His face, he looked like he was crying. If you ask me.
I didn't
because he
have to
probably
see.
wondering why I gotta have the party on but you know what, Jaden with her simple behind probably did that on purpose because remember what did she do? I think it was her birthday and Krishan
Leaked
and
the
it was
Celebrate.
sex
so
tape.
funny to me.
Celebrated
Krishan
her
took
son's
pictures
birthday.
No,
and posted pictures.
she leaked the sex tape, but she didn't know it was Jaden's birthday.
No, I'm not I'm not talking about the sex tape, but I'm talking about the time when Krishan posted Krishan Jesus's birthday pics. Remember
Birthday.
when she had just got out of
Yeah.
jail
She
Right.
had just
But
out of jail
and
and she
she
gave him a
posted them
party
like
picnic
a
in his
month.
park.
I don't know if they
no,
took them,
okay,
but she posted them on Jaden's birthday, and
okay,
Jaden
right.
had a
Was mad.
conniption fit.
Yeah.
Right.
Because what
Her
they
and
started to
Carlissa.
realize is that when Krishan Jesus' birthday occurred in September, Krishan was still locked up. So when she
Exactly.
came out in October, and actually when she did post the pictures, the party was the day before, not on the day of Jaden's birthday. And why are you so intimidated by a child?
Why?
Exactly.
And another thing, why are you even? You supposed to be somewhere drunk or something. Like, why are you even? You know what I mean? Drunk or you know what I mean? Why are you even on social media? You supposed to be cooped up in a hotel, drunk, high, whatever the hell, coming down from a hangover or something. Like, why are you worried about a kid's birthday pics? A whole bunch of people did shit on your birthday. Why are you worried about her posting pictures of a 2-year-old or a 3-year-old, wherever how old he was, whatever age he was.
Because the
Like,
Krishan are just a threat to all of them. That's
She
why.
is.
and then
I
Carlissa, I
said it
mean,
with an S. Both of them. Both
yeah,
Krishans.
Carlissa gonna get her behind on there. You just evil. You just evil.
Like that just told them.
Like, girl,
Oh,
bye. Your
God.
birthday is just another day on the calendar. Nobody paying you no mind.
Mm-hmm.
Not as looking for
I
you older.
said Krishan I would celebrate Krishan Jesus' birthday every year on her birthday, just for that.
Every time they
I
have
would
a
have a
birthday.
big bash every year. I would have all the damn news outlets and everything. I would do a whole
Shebang.
yeah, I would do something, yeah, just for that.
Ooh.
Did I hear somebody say that Krishan made Forbes?
Uh,
Yeah, I saw
she
that.
did. Well, I don't know if she made it after she won, but before she won, I mean, before the fight earlier that day, she did make Forbes. They put it in Forbes of her about to have this fight. So they should have
Mm.
so they
Okay.
should have did an article on her winning now.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
Oh, I
Wow.
didn't know that either. Okay.
Yep, she definitely made Forbes. Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Okay.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, eat that, haters.
So
Exactly.
I wanna hear. I guess I'll hear it on YouTube. Probably tomorrow. So because Wack probably don't went on his little clubhouse
Oh
Mm,
God.
and had his little talks. Because they love to talk about Krishan in his
yeah.
clubhouse. So I
Um,
always all of that.
only way he can get some views and
I don't want
And
to
views.
you know
listen.
what? I seen some footage of him coming at some like young Mexican guy on some interview with Adam 22. I said he
Mm,
all buffing up his chest at this guy like he don't do that to nobody else.
Oh yeah,
That
because
was
he knew
sick.
the guy was punk. Because the guy was like, "Yo, I got the police on speed dial right there. Show you that guy was not a fighter. He's that was Whack." And I think that his favorite line. It's a play because Whack plans stuff out. He does everything.
Hmm.
And then he'll call him and be like, "Yo, it's just for content." So when you see stuff with Whack, you can't take it serious at all. You
Right.
can't ever think it's real.
Because he did that with Danza.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He came after Denzel like that.
He did that when he tried to when Danza interviewed him, he was like started off like, I want to ask you something first. How long you and your woman been together? So who was the old girl you was in the such and such with? But
Yeah,
it was
trying
right.
to
actually
act
it was
like
actually the girlfriend. But that
Yeah,
was
Right.
his play.
but he didn't stand up to Danza like that because Danza don't. I know Danza didn't.
Oh no,
He
he
didn't
didn't.
play
No,
with.
no, no. He didn't get buck with him. No.
But what
no,
No.
is that to
he
ask
tried to
another man about? Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because
because
he's
he
an
that's
itch. He's an
it.
itch.
It's
What do you
something.
say
It's
with
something
Judy
about.
Peter?
And forgive me if anybody lives in California, but it's something about West Coast men in California. Like,
Just like a
they're
lamb.
weird.
They just like a lamb.
And Wack got Napoleon syndrome with his little self.
He little.
child.
I didn't know that. I thought he was huge.
No,
I
I
wonder what
mean,
he's.
he heavy, but he ain't a big man. Like he not a tall, stocky man. No, he's short.
You know what they
Well, he
call him?
looks
Three
short to
fingers.
me.
They call him 3 fingered.
Duty shooter, yeah.
Yeah, so he's on. Him and Blue got something in common.
Exactly.
But listen,
Mm.
ladies, we've been up here 3 hours. I gotta go.
Really?
I gotta wash my hair and sit on
Oh, I was
the
enjoying it.
get ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
So I don't even feel like washing my hair, but I gotta do that. So I'm gonna close out. I want to thank all you ladies that came up on the panel and kicked it with
Yes.
today.
And
Thanks for having me.
Don't be afraid to come up. Keep stopping by and chit chatting with me.
I will. I enjoyed it. And thank you, ladies. I enjoyed the
Yes.
chat.
Have a
It was
blessed
very
day,
Yep.
interesting.
ladies. All right,
Have a good
Yeah.
Sunday.
ladies.
Thank you.
Okay,
Anybody else
ladies.
want to close out and say anything before drop down?
I just want to
Just
say
said I'm so happy
congratulations.
that Krishan whooped up.
Yes, yes, yes. And congratulations, big baby. Big baby. Congratulations, baby.
Yes. Cherish, you want to say anything before we close it out? Cherish?
Her mic is muted.
She probably came down. Sometime when you came down, it don't drop right away. So
Okay.
all right.
All right.
So
Have a good one, ladies.
Okay,
thank
you
you,
ladies do
ladies.
the same.
Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right. I want to thank everyone from joining the chat today. Everybody that came on stage. Everybody that came on stage. I want to thank everybody in the chat who was chit chatting amongst each other, who was engaging with the panel. I want to thank all of y'all. I want to thank my mods that was in here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Uh, a time was had up here. The conversation was very good today. Um, I want to say again, congratulations to Chrisean. I'm glad she got that win. It only goes up from here for her. And in closing, y'all, I want to say, y'all know how I close out. I thank each and every one of y'all. There would be no me without y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all the reason that my platform gets to grow, because what I say, I can't talk to myself. So with y'all joining and chit chatting with me, whether you on the stage or you in the comments, I appreciate all of y'all. So on that note, I want to say everybody have a good evening and till next time. Peace, y'all.